Hey everyone, I haven't been on for a while, so I decided I'm gonna come on so we can hang out. I just want to share with you guys what I've been working on. Let me put on my iPad so I can see who's on here. Welcome, my amazing creative humans. Welcome to AquaBloomBoutique. I know I've been hiding for a while and not doing much sewing because there's just a lot of things going on. And I'm learning digitizing still. I just haven't been too active on here. Um, how, hey Maria. Hey, I'm gonna share you guys what I've been working on, and then I'm just gonna sew because tonight I don't want to do any embroidery. Like I don't want to do any embroidery tonight. I'm just so tired from embroidery, and so I'm gonna get away from embroidery tonight since I've been working so hard on my digitizing. Look at all the cool things I did. But let me get this all set up. So, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm just so excited. I am finally digitizing, you guys. Oh my gosh. I thought I could never do it, but ooh. Oh, no sound, no sound. I gotta turn this one on. You guys hear me now? Yeah, because I turn on my iPad and my Bluetooth like to link to my iPad, so I have to can you guys hear me now? You guys hear me now? Oh yeah, okay. I can hear. I turn on my iPad and okay. Hey Juana. Yeah, you guys, I finally was able to join you guys this morning with Romero Threads. It was a great session. Like the timing of his tutorial just came right at a good time that I just learned about doing those fill stitch. So with Romero Threads video today, it helped a little bit to see how another program works besides Stitch Artist. It's really similar, like the program that he used. It's just there's just a lot of different button that is a little bit different than umbrellas, but all the terminology is just the same, you guys, like the terminology. And in his video, I asked him about um, the start and end tie, the tie. I don't think since he digitized for his machine, he doesn't take into consideration like the single user, single needle user, where like the other day Nancy from Discord showed us the bunny that she did. There was like a bunch of crazy jump stitch everywhere, and so I'm trying to learn, try to minimize a lot of those big jump for a single needle user. So I think that's the most difficult thing about digitizing if you are digitizing for a single needle user. And that's what I learned because in for mine, I never had to think about that because they trim off the jump stitch. But for single needle user that doesn't have an automatic trim, they do jump a lot and it's like a jumbled mess. And you had to go and clean up all those big old jumps everywhere. Yeah. So hey, Barb's here, Oli's here, Maria's here, Angela, Juana. Thank you, ladies, for hanging out. Today, kind of like a relaxed day. I just don't want to focus too much on working on my physical Etsy shop. I'm just gonna sew a little bloomer while I after I show you guys what I'm working on. So let me try to pull this down because it's way too high, way too high. Yeah, I want you guys to see my. I have not been using my equipment, you guys. My God, this equipment is, oh no, there's just too much going on. It's so easy to just go on my phone without using the equipment. I probably have to try it again. We set it up, but now that I haven't touched it for a month, the battery is drained, so I have to charge it again. Maybe if I'm not too busy this week, I'll do a test run with it again because I mean, for the first time, I never did a test run with the equipment. I feel so bad. I left it unattended for a whole month. Yeah, but that's how it is because my priority was learning to digitize. So I left everything like unattended. Hey, Nancy. Ooh, okay, now my head's getting cut off. Okay, probably have to just show you guys like this. I probably have to just show like that. Or maybe you guys don't need to see my face. So let's just look down. You guys probably don't need to see my face, right? Hey, Sandy. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Lisa. Okay, so that's what I did, you guys. If you guys ever have a chance to take the class with Lindsay from Jack and Mac, you guys should, because at the end of the class, you guys will be able to digitize. You guys, she's an awesome teacher. I mean, at the beginning, it was super boring. I thought I was like, it's so boring. Like, I don't get anything she was talking about the first class. But I think after the second class, the second, the third, and then by the fourth class, like, I'm able to do it, you guys. But I have to keep it up because there's just so many functions that I don't recall. So like I try to do it once a day or maybe every other day, just so I remember the step. And it's really, I don't know if you guys ever play with Illustrator. I've been playing with Illustrator for a whole month now, and it is it's really hard. But if you play with it like every day, you're gonna get it. Because I've been playing almost every day with Illustrator, and then 3 weeks I was playing with Embroidery, and then I'm able to digitize, you guys. It's super fun, and now I learn about all the stitch type that Embroidery has. Oh my gosh, Embroidery has so. If you guys have stitch artists, you guys have to play with it because there's just so many different things you guys can do in it. No, bar. I don't think I will do for cap. Maybe in the future because this is my beginning journey. So I never even embroider a hat too. So I don't know how a hat works, but probably in the future. Um, in the class, a lot of people like they do hats and adult stuff, and yeah, I do applique. Then people come in with different experience, but I think it can be learned just at this time. I don't think I can expand to do hats, or I'm not sure if this, like because we were doing kids stuff, so I thought about just doing like kids design. And the most popular one that we love was the sketch. So I learned how to do a sketch, you guys. The sketch design, it's all about the density. You have to turn up the density to so in embroiderings, the higher the number, the lower the density. The higher the smaller the number. Um, okay, I think it's the opposite. I think with a big number, the density is less density with a high number, and more density with a um small number. Yeah, it's opposite. But I did this cute turtle. I didn't like the eye, the little dot. This is supposed to be a mini fill, and oh my god, the dot, the little detail on the eye was super tiny, you guys. So the instructor recommended me to use the candle wick. So I changed it to a candle wick design. It was one of the motif. that was built in and inside of Embrilliance. And look at the eye, it's much better. So this is the one that I redo. This one, I redo this one. These were the original. These three were the original one. So you know how this morning, those of you that watched Vermeil Threads this morning, he taught about cutting holes, right? Because you want to cut hole if you don't want a lot of things overlap. But I was taught in the class that, I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter if it's a really tiny design, especially for mini fills. If you guys are doing like mini design like this, I don't think it mattered too much because this one does not have holes. I didn't cut holes for this one. You guys can really tell the difference. Maybe maybe that might depend on the material that you're using. That's why they cut the holes, try to, but I don't see that that difference to me if for like tiny design. Maybe it'll make difference if you're doing like a really big design, but for mini design, it doesn't seem to make a difference. So this one does not have holes, and this one have holes. If you guys don't know what holes are, when you guys digitize, it will create a gap. So then this little dot right here does not lay on top of the shell. This one it does. It lay right on top of it. So yeah. So I don't think I see much of difference. But it make a difference from the little candle wick dot that I did instead of like a regular nose that I draw. So I draw a little tiny dot here. And when it in border, look at how ugly it is. You can't even see the white details. So yeah, so I with the course you learn how to change the little detail because it looked good on the computer, but it doesn't stitch out good. So you have to play and then test and then see like, okay, this does not work. Go back and fix it. But I think I overall the green spot, the teacher really complimented me that I drew my nodes really well around the head. It looked really spotless and really smooth on the head. I didn't like how this shell was a little bit wonky. So even right here, I changed the inclination. So there's this inclination with satin stitch that you can make it go like different direction. I think Ramil Threads was showing that today. And I don't know if he called it inclination, but in Embrilliance, they call it inclination, where which direction you want your thread to be pulling in. So yeah. Hey Lakeisha, thank you so much for stopping in. Oh, hey Laura, I just saw you right here. Liz, yeah, hey everybody, good evening. Oh my gosh, I want to try patching it next. So I am, oh my gosh, I feel like after this live, I'm gonna go in there. I freaking don't want to sew anymore, you guys. Like, I don't even want to sew. I just want to digitize. Like, I get so excited about it. I was so excited about the class, but I needed a break. She already started at level two, which is this Tuesday. I just told her, like, I think I'm gonna have to back out on level two until the end of May. She's gonna do the class in May. So, if you guys really wanted to digitize or just learn the basic, level one is definitely great for you. So you guys learn about all the different stitch and you know how the software work. But if you're on a budget, I understand that too. Because level one is just really basic. I just like that. There's a teacher there like critiquing and guiding you through, and you can ask questions. But if you're on a budget, I would say look at Lisa Shaw because Lisa Shaw has great beginner tutorials and also like tips and tricks. She do a lot and she give a lot of tips on her Facebook group. So I went to her Facebook and spy on all the video that she has in there. Some of the videos she has in her Facebook group is not on YouTube. So if you want to get a lot out of Embrilliance, I would say watch Lisa Shaw first if you're on a budget. But if you have the money and you want to dive, like I just want to dive into it, because I want somebody to hold my hand. So yeah, so the instructor, Lindsay, was awesome, you guys. She do this once a month, I think, throughout the whole year. So if you guys are interested, her Facebook is called Jack and Matt. Join her group if you guys are interested, and she will announce when she do it. It was a little bit weird how I didn't like the meeting room that she used. I thought we were gonna do Google Meet or Zoom, but it's not. It's something different that I never heard of. But it works just like Zoom. It's like a Zoom class, but she didn't use Zoom. She used an app called GoTo or something that, and I had to download it. But I didn't even sign up for an account. So when I joined, she didn't know that I was there. So the last two class, I finally turned in my homework for her, and then she was like, "I never seen you. I thought you never came to class." I was like, "I was there like every single time. It's just she didn't know that I was there because my name didn't pop up." So she will pick on you guys to engage you guys to understand what she's doing because she really want you to understand and get your money worth it. So if you guys really want to learn this, I really recommend Lindsay from Jack and Matt, and she's still on Etsy. I have used her embroidery files, and I love her design. So she's really great, you guys. And I'm just proud of the sketch. So if you guys want to learn how to do the sketch, Lisa Shaw has a video on it. But later, maybe I will do a little video for you guys, so we can see how a sketch design is done. And there's a setting there that you guys can play with. So there's a setting that I play with to get this like really scribbly look with the heart. And then I did like some like sketch heart up here. I did a motif feel shamrock design, but it's not embroidered yet. And that one is for towel. If you guys see like designed by Juju, they have a lot of motif feel stitch that it's monogram. We try to mimic that. So in the course, we tr- we try to look at other people's design and see, why they do it this way, that way. Just try to understand how digitizing work, right? Because when you're learning, you have to look at other people's work, dissect it, and see how they're able to achieve that, and practice it yourself so you understand, what digitizing does. So let me see if you guys have any questions. Sorry, I'm just like speaking away, not giving you guys a chance to ask the question. Thank you, Pia. Hey, Connie. Good evening. Hey, Miss Kim. Liz, I missed you too. Liz, sorry, I missed your video yesterday. I was doing this yesterday, so oh, man, I watched your video just before I came on live. So congrats on the new heat press that they gave you to review, and I'm so happy that you forwarded to Naro because Naro, you deserve everything. You are the reason that we all are connected because of the Discord. I feel like I have a big family here now, my virtual family. Like I still think of you guys even when I'm away for 3 weeks. I tell my husband like, man, it's been 3 weeks. I think my virtual family missed me. I gotta pop my face at least once, right? Oh, thank you, Laura. I know. I really love the turtle. So I really love how Lindsay teach me because she taught us to like make texture. So really, I tried to do satin for the bump here, like just so it has like a little dimension to it. Because if I chose a fill stitch, you see this dot right here is a fill stitch. It just blend with the shell, but this one I did satin, and it looked like he has bump on his back, and it didn't come with a bowl, but I made the bowl too, you guys. So it the this is this is the whole design of the turtle. So I just add a bowl here to make a boy and a girl turtle, and then this is like a unisex. Yeah, but I'm just so excited, you guys. I am learning this so I can digitize and start a Etsy shop for my digital design. So if in the future you guys see me, you know, do anything on video or anything, you guys are interested in any of the files, they will be up on Etsy. So you guys can, and I also think about doing, I have to look into Patreon, or I don't know if you guys know about Kojo. Is it Koji? Koji or no, it's Koji. I don't know if you guys heard about Koji, but I am gonna look into Koji. Um, Koji is a platform for a video creator, like a lot of YouTuber. Like, I mean, I am a YouTuber, so I know it's surreal that I am a YouTuber. So I am gonna look into Koji. So any of you, like my sis Liz and anybody that has YouTube, if you guys offer digital products, Koji is a great way to put your things up on their website where your viewers or your audience can go and pay a price wherever they want to pay. Like I was just gonna put it like that so people can pay me whatever they feel my item is worth, you know. If it's 50 cents, then it's 50 cents. Something like that. I think that's what it is. I was looking into it and that's what I think it is. So I just throw it out there. So those of you that want to look into Koji, it's called Koji. So I am looking at those other options just so I can expand the business outside of Etsy too, not just on Etsy. Yeah. Oh yes, Laura. Laura, I get really excited about digital. Like I don't freaking want to sleep during like I dream about it. I'm like, I think this is my niche. Um, I've been yearning or wanting to do this for 4 years ago, but there was nobody that was teaching. Or when I ask people that I see on Instagram, they keep saying they don't have time. So I'm glad that Lindsay make a class. In the future, when I get really good, I probably will expand like what Lindsay's doing. So I'm so glad that now Lindsay is expanding to do a class because there wasn't many courses back in 2017 when I wanted to learn. I already discovered it in 2017, but I didn't know how to go about it. And people that I see on Instagram do it, like they were just not answering, or they keep saying they don't have time, so nobody want to teach. So I'm just glad, and um, I know that Lindsay gave me the foundation, but to be good at it, I have to, work hard on my own. So I feel like I got a good foundation for the beginning, and I feel that the second course will even give me more, you know, how do you say that? Uh, I guess more knowledge to improve, because in the second course it's gonna be more interactive in the second course. So I am hoping that after the second I will be, even after this first one I already feel good, and she already told me like I can start putting things up a stair. I already test these and they look great. Like I don't see any problem with them. The only problem was the little turtle. So I am fixing it up again, and I am also fixing the bowl. The bowl didn't look great to me, so I'm gonna retest it a fourth time. So I did it fourth time here, though I'm gonna do the fifth one. I just fixed the fifth one, so I'm gonna test the fifth one and see, because I changed the inclination of the dot. I didn't like how the polka dot was like, so I changed the inclination. So I'm gonna see if that make a difference on some of the dots. And then the little turtle is gonna be up. Um, so Hey, Diane Robinson, good evening to you. So, Maria, what did you ask, Maria? Let me go back. Oh, yes, Liz. Okay, I will. Yeah, I need to do those learn with these. I keep saying this year I'm gonna do it, and I did a little bit and I put it off. So I will show you guys the heart. The heart is I'm not gonna do like the scribble, but I just show you guys like a really quick tutorial, like just a simple heart. I don't want to do like these. It took me like the whole night yesterday. But digitizing, like if you're super excited about it and you love it, you will like be able to sit at the computer and just do it all day, all night. Like that's what I feel like I love that more than anything else. Like of all the things that I have done, it seems like doing digital stuff, especially in Word files and Illustrator stuff. I also been playing with Illustrator too, so I'm super excited too, you guys. So in the first class, I don't know if you guys saw this video that we did. This is what we were just playing with the nodes in and Brilliance has four basic run stitch that you guys need to know these because these are the run stitch that if you guys buy all the applique or all the design. I don't have an example here. Let me show you guys. Oh, right here I have a zigzag. So on the you see, I could definitely do this now. Like I could definitely make an applique. And the zigzag is like the most basic. Um, I the zigzag is just easy. Like applique is the easiest, you guys. If you guys get this satin and fill stitch down, applique is freaking easy, you guys. Applique does not require. It doesn't have the pole composition or the density, so it's super easy to do applique. But those people that haven't done applique, they probably don't understand the step to build the applique. So you have to understand, like how Romero say in his video, like you have to understand where you're gonna start, and you have to build from the bottom up with applique. So if you start with the bunny, it's not gonna work because the bunny is like at the front. It's like the foreground, and everything is in the background. So if you can see the egg here is the farthest. So when you applique, you would do this, and then you work your way up. And the bunny and the tail is the last applique. So that's how you were build the applique piece up, and it really play with your brain, like because you really have to dissect it and see uh, what makes sense, you know. Bowl was the hardest. I attempted a freaking like squiggly bowl. I'm gonna show you guys that later. It's not done because um I just made it quickly before class, and so Lindsay helped me dissect it, and there was a lot of mistake that it didn't look good. And so she already showed me how to fix it, so I'm still fixing it. It's so hard. I have to go back and dissect the whole bowl. It's a really wavy, squiggly bowl. I know you guys probably seen those everywhere. On Etsy, there's like almost every shop have those squiggly bowl. But I really love bowls, so I think I'm gonna digitize a tons of bowls. After I mastered that one, I probably can do a bunch more because the bowl just has all these like flip, all these like overlap, and so I have to learn how to dissect it and cut it and see where the start and end point and try to minimize the jump stitch. So for those that do have a single needle, they don't you guys don't have to worry too much about big jump. There will be instant where you have to have jump because like in this turtle, you guys there's no way of avoiding a jump because of if you want this and this to be yellow, it will come here and then jump over here. Unless I make a run stitch for it to go under here. But I can't do that because maybe I could do a run stitch for it to go under here because this little piece line right here will cover up. But those are the things you have to think about if you are digitizing to people that have single needle and people that have a multi needle. We don't have to worry about that. That's why when I was doing it, I didn't understand. I was like, but my machine doesn't do jump stitch, so I don't need to worry about the start and end or even have a run stitch to walk it over here. But I can see that from a single needle user. Like when Nancy was showing that crazy bunny, I didn't like that. I was like, oh my God, that is just a jumbled mess. So when you guys see that, that means the person digitized it. They didn't even think about people that have single needle that that their machine cannot cut jump stitch. So they don't even care looking at where it starts, where it ends, and where it's gonna go next. And if it goes to somewhere that is too far, they should add like a run stitch that could be hidden under. Like they could do that, but some people don't do that. So I feel like the one that Nancy showed us, they probably just digitized. They didn't take into consideration like the start and the end point, and where it's gonna go next. They just digitize everything and just leave it as is. So when she do it, the machine just jump like crazy like that. So yeah. Anyways, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm just really excited about this topic because I'm just super passionate about this. I feel like I found my calling, you guys. For the longest time, like I just jumble across everything. But I know in my heart, I wanted to do this for 4 years ago. So yeah. So when you digitize, you have to think about who you're digitizing to, because when I send my stuff to people that do not understand applique or they don't understand how single needle user like how their machine works, they just digitize it how they think. I don't know if those digitizers they ever like embroider anything. I don't know. Maybe they do, but they probably don't use single needles. I don't know. But the people that I have sent to before, I sent it to who is it? Sebastian. Sebastian is the only one that I trust, and he understands us. He understands like our needs, and he understands the type of target we are. So he digitized it like exactly how I like it. But other people that I have sent to, man, they don't understand because I'm pretty sure those guys they only do like polos, like the chest logo or cap. So they probably don't understand how to digitize for home embroidery machine, and they probably don't do a lot of applique. So there was a dude that did a really bad job for an applique. He probably didn't understand how the applique works. So yeah, so I'm like, man, now I'm so excited because I can do it, and plus I've been doing for the the kids and we're in niche. I understand how the applique works, and since I hang out with all you guys, I kind of know how you guys want your things. But if in the future if I make anything, I will probably have Discord. Some of you guys test it out, and you guys can let me know if there's a certain way like you guys like it to go. I only digitize it the way how it makes sense to my brain and how I work on my machine, but I probably need some opinions from other people to see if their way is more efficient or better, you know? So for this core, I think I will give I'm gonna have Naro see if Naro can set up, or I will set up like a Google Docs, or I'm gonna give out the shamrock and the heart. After I fix this, I will probably give out. I'm just gonna give out these three designs if you guys wanna like play with them. I'm I need to perfect the turtle before I give it out, so I'm gonna perfect it and then I'm gonna have Naro and just for our Discord because we have VIP treatment, right, you guys? So for Discord, I will put these up for Discord. So if you guys like want to try the Shamrock Rainbow, or the little mini turtle, or if you guys just want to add some hearts or something. Yeah. So I will put together a doc and see if I can link it to Discord. So if you guys want to, play with them, free embroidery files. Since I'm only starting, I'm not that good yet. I will give out a lot of the things for you guys to test out, especially my family on Discord. You guys get VIP. Yeah, you're welcome, sis. It's my pleasure. I'm just excited. Do you guys want a Ukraine? I was thinking I wanted to do like a little Ukraine heart and say pray for Ukraine. I was gonna digitize that, but I don't know if it's controversial. I mean, I only giving it out. It's not like I'm selling the Ukraine thing. I mean, I know a lot of people sell them. Like there's like design everywhere about Ukraine. So I just thought maybe I should do a little patch. I see this design with the heart and it has pray for Ukraine in there. I was thinking of doing it so you guys can make it into a patch or like just embroider on like a ribbon or even on your shirt if you want to show like your support for Ukraine. Oh, Sarah, yes. So ink stitch is that similar to embroilants too? I'm pretty sure like Stitch Artist, So What Pro, like the So Art. I think all of them are really similar. Like you guys can do like really similar things. Probably almost the same thing. It's just it's how like what you like and what you play with that look good to your eyes. So it's a lot of playing. That's why I love it, you guys. I love it because I get to play with all the settings to see, hey, I don't really like this stitch how it look, or hey, I really like this, or I can discover like new stitch in there that I never thought of would look good on a particular design. So it just opened up my brain, and it just made me like engage so much. You guys, I feel like the whole last year when I was doing sewing and embroidering for the kids item, it's so it was exciting in the beginning, but it became really muting after a while because you're just basically like doing the same thing over and over and over, and you don't really have anything to expand from that after you already mastered that. So with digitizing, I think it's always even Lindsay, when I took the course from her, she said she's been doing it for 5 years, but she's still figuring things along the way and learning things that she haven't discovered or discover something from another digitizer and incorporate into her own design to make things interesting. So I really like that. Like I like my brain to be always moving on and discovering new things instead of doing the same task, sewing the same garment every day, and embroidering the same t-shirt weekly, daily. So I just feel like this is my true calling. This is me. This is what I love because I can feel all the butterflies. When I did this for the last 2 weeks, last 3 weeks, I took the course 3 weeks ago. It ended this Thursday. So, um, yeah. So I'm just excited, you guys. I just want to share that with you guys that when you do something, you get butterflies and you don't want to sleep and you dream about it and you dream, eat, and sleep about it, then definitely it's your calling to be doing that thing. So, I know I talked to Bar. Maybe I don't know if I'm gonna share it today here, but there's a lot of things changing here. That's why I might not be doing so long for a while. There's just a lot going on in my life, and I might be changing business up a little bit. So I will update that. I don't want to get into that too much because that is stressful for me. So I want to get my brain away from that and just talk about digitizing because it's freaking excited for me. So yeah. Oh yes, John Deere. I watch him, but I feel like watch him too much in detail. I was just recently watching what I need to do because I try to take it slow only. I didn't want to jump and watch everybody's technique. Like I just want to learn everything from the same software that I'm in. I want to master it before I move on to a different software. If I ever want to move on to a second software, because I know different software, they have something that the other one can't do, or they have something that's easier to do in that one than the other one. So once I feel confident in Embrilliance, I am looking into Hatch, but Hatch is really expensive. That's why I didn't want to start with Hatch. And the instructor, Lindsay, said that I can get away with Embrilliance stitch artist, you guys, because I am not gonna be doing well. Like I told Bar, I don't know yet. I'm not gonna say never, because if I get really good and I have people that need me to, do logos, whatever, maybe in the future. But I was telling Barb, like, I really like the kid stuff. I like doing like things that I want to do, like these random things I want to do for now until I become really confident. And when I become really confident, and if anybody out there like on Instagram or anybody that watch my YouTube and they need logo, whatever, then yeah. But I'm not gonna take any I'm not gonna take anybody's orders or offer until I'm confident. Like I'm not gonna do that. And for now, I don't want that stress. I don't like to do that to myself. Like I'm not gonna take an order if I don't have a skill or I don't have the confidence yet. I gotta build that confidence first. So now I just want to play and do my own thing. And the kiss thing is like I love it the most because it's just there's a lot of cute things. And I don't know, I think some don't mind like kids stuff too. So the polo stuff, they're a little bit boring, but that's also the money maker too, you guys. So still have to do some boring things because the boring things also are money makers. So I can just do all the things I want to do. But for now, I will not. But in the future, eventually, yeah, that's where I want to do. And I want to make my own fabric too. I'm learning Illustrator. I'm learning both software at the same time. Oh my God, my brain is fried. You guys can see, like, I shed a whole lot of hair in the last 3 weeks. That's imagine. Oh, sorry, you guys. I just have to share that because, oh my God, I was shedding a lot of hair because I was like back and forth with Illustrator and Brilliance. You do not, I repeat, you do not need an Illustrator to learn. You don't need that. Um, you can just draw, take a picture, and put it into your computer and digitize that way. Or you can buy clip art that are commercial use if you're gonna plan to sell. If you don't plan to sell, then you can digitize anything and everything. Oh my gosh, I just have a great video because I asked Naro last week. I don't think Naro's here, but I was telling Naro I think I'm gonna collaborate with her where I take her logo. I don't want to do anything complicated, but I told her that I think her logo is super simple. So I'm gonna do her logo for her. I'm just trying to digitize her logo. So maybe that should be a video for me here or live. So look forward to that. I'm excited about that. Oh, John Deere. Okay, so Barb, that's good to know. Maybe after this year, I'm gonna give myself 1 year, you guys, to learn this. And when I'm ready to move up, I will watch John Deere because I don't want to like fry my brain. Because I was trying to do Illustrator with Embroidery, and there is a little bit difference. So I have to learn all these terminology. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let me show you guys. Look at all my crazy notes. Okay, all these notes. I don't take good notes. Like I would just do some chicken scratch. That's gonna be a design I'm gonna try. I just sketch it out like super ugly. You guys have to take notes. Um, and then this, there's so many shortcut keyboard that I don't freaking remember. Yeah, there's a lot. Look at that. That's a lot. I chicken scratch wrote everything, but I'm gonna type it in to my doc so everything look clean. Man, but when you want to learn something, you really have to dive deep into it, and they're just, I don't know. I didn't have like a good notebook, so I just throw some piece of paper on here, and then like the video go fast, everything go fast, so I scribble everything because I just want to move on to the next thing. So I didn't take like pretty looking notes. So yeah, definitely. My goodness, there's so many things. I already forgot a lot of the keyboard. The keyboard. Um, that's why it's good to write it down. And one of the suggestions that the instructor said was, whatever software you're using, make sure you guys print out the guide, the manual. I didn't print out. I think I'm gonna go to Embroidery and print out the manual, just so I can study everything about it, like dissect it and read about it. I know it's like that's one thing, like it's boring, but that have to be done. So I know like most of the feature in there. So I if I'm stuck on certain thing, and also the groups, like if you guys are into the group, any group, especially the digitizing group, um, you guys can ask people in there. There's so many expert people in there. I since doing this course, I joined a couple. I think Bar is also full of knowledge, and she also has some great resource. I don't know, Bar, if you have any suggestion for any Facebook group that can help, but I suggest Lisa Shaw's Facebook group. I see a lot of people ask questions about brilliance, and Lisa Shaw is like an expert in brilliance. So if you guys love brilliance, you guys like stitch artists, definitely join Lisa Shaw, and they have a lot of expert in there. I'm definitely gonna utilize that group for this journey when I'm stuck on certain things. Oh, okay, Bar. Oh my gosh, Bar. Thanks for saying that. What? I didn't realize that. I was watching Lisa Shaw and I had to go back and forth in her video and I wrote everything down from her video. Man, that could have saved me. But the reason I watched the video was because I want to see how it's done. So I went to the Umbrellas YouTube, and oh my God, it took me like 3 days just to go through all those video and then wrote down everything. But yeah, man, that just saved me a whole lot of trouble if they already have the shortcuts keyboard. Hey Irma, thank you so much, Irma. Yes, I am excited because this is a new journey because I think this business model goes really well with my new situation that's going on in my house. Um, I don't want to talk about that situation, but I share a little bit with Barb, but I will talk about it later. It's just I don't want to think about it. It's just a lot of work, but you know that's just something I can't out of my control. So, uh, and this new business model it's gonna fit well with my lifestyle that's gonna change soon. So I am excited about that, and I am slowing down my physical Etsy shop. Like I don't really put much effort into it. I don't even do anything for that shop anymore. I just leave it as is. I don't even do ads. I don't even take care of it. I don't even post anything new. I don't do nothing because I want to put all my time into this now. I still keep getting orders for my physical Etsy shop, but those are just the usual orders that I always get weekly anyways, but I just wasn't like too I mean, money is money. I need to make money, so I didn't really care, but I still put my heart and, make it well for my customer, but I just don't work too much on the advertising or making new products because I am gonna be slowing down on that shop couple months from now and move slowly with digital only and um YouTube. Like I feel like I really love YouTube. Like just three weeks away from you guys. My mind was like, man, 3 weeks. People gotta think I'm a flaker. Like I'm not here anymore, but I'm still here, just in the background. I still watch some of you guys, like Liz. I know I miss a bunch of people's lives, but I will go back and watch a little bit here and there. Yeah. Okay, so Bar said Lisa Shaw, Embroidery Nerds, John Deere, OML, Facebook group. Yes, I'm not in John Deere's group, so I need to join John Deere group later. But if anybody that is starting something new, not just digitizing, guys, anything that you guys wish to learn, wish to know, or want to know more, um, just do it and slowly work through it. Don't try to overwhelm myself. Like right now, I know there's a whole lot of resource. Before, like I didn't know, and there wasn't much, but now there's so much, and I don't get it, you guys. When there wasn't any resource, I was stuck, and when there was so much, I'm also stuck because there's so much, I don't know what to do. When there was so little, I can't do anything because I don't know what to do. But so now I'm learning to just do a little bit at a time, like taking my time. So I'm saying since I'm starting with brilliance, I'm only gonna follow and watch people that do embroiderings only. But I will also watch like Romeo and John Deere just for some tips. But I'm not gonna like dive deep into watching too much of their video instead of like the people that do embroiderings, so I can put my whole focus onto it. Because I didn't want my brain to be scattered everywhere. It was scattering my brain when I was trying to do Illustrator with brilliance. I didn't like that. So now I'm gonna like break it into separate days. So I'm gonna do okay. Today I want to play on Illustrator. Tomorrow I'm gonna do brilliant, so I don't put them together in the same day, so I don't get messed up because they are a little bit different. They're not the same. But you don't remember. You don't need Illustrator. I just like Illustrator if I want to digitize anything that I draw or fix or anything. So Illustrator is just if you want to make it like a digital version of what you draw or make something on it or make basic shape on it. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I never heard of that one. Never heard of Becky. So I'm gonna write that down. Thank you, Bar, for that. Because I need to watch as many people as I can about brilliance, and I just want to put all the energy on brilliance. So Becky, yeah, Barb, yeah. Oh my gosh, and Barb. Okay, let's go back to Barb's comment. She said, everybody digitize differently, and we need to give like direction. But the thing is, when I started, I didn't know the terminology, you guys. It was, I think if you don't want to dive deep into it, you just want to know the basic. I should learn the basic and the terminology. So if you have to send it to a digitizer, you know how to give them direction if you work a certain way that you want it to be done. Because when I send my thing out, I didn't know, Barb. I don't know what these things are called. I was like, hey, like this line that go across. Like, can I not have those lines? I didn't know it was called jump stitch, or I didn't know, the start point, the end point, and all that thing, and the pole compensation, or the like what type. I only know satin stitch. That's all I know. I didn't know other type of stitches. So I say if you ever want to send your work to a digitizer, learn the basic. Just know the terminology of the basics so you can explain how you want things done and if see if they can do it or not. Because you are right, like everybody brain works different how they tackle an image. So say myself and another person, we both design the same clip art. If you guys give us the same clip art, we both gonna digitize it differently because I'm gonna see it different ways than the other person. So when you take that file to embroider, it's gonna stitch out differently. And I might add some texture or something different to make it different. So it might not look exactly like the other digitizer. So that's a good point. And that's the beauty of being humans because humans, yes, we all have different needs, different wants. different talents, different brains, how we think about things. So yeah, so we are not gonna do the same thing, the same, even we both do the same exact design. So yeah. So that's a good point that Bart said that. Hey Carolyn, good evening. I did not write down. Let me write down. Becky. Okay, let me show you guys. I'm just gonna show you guys some sneak peeks because I'm just excited. I'm just excited. Let's just go to my computer. It's not stitched out, so let's just watch my computer for a little bit. Um, sorry, I have not played with YOLO box, so you guys won't get a screen share. I'm just gonna show. I really have to get the YOLO box so I can do something like what Romero was doing if I show you guys some tips and tricks on umbrellas. I'm just excited about where's my umbrellas? Right there. Okay, let's look at the one that I'm working on. I'm trying to perfect that one first. So anything that I made in the beginning now, I'm gonna put it up on Discord, and then my next video, I'm gonna work with now. So those of you that just came in, I'm gonna be practicing with Naro's logo. So I will have to schedule a day with that so we all can see like how it's digitized um from a beginner novice like myself, see how good I can digitize it. Yeah. But I say doing Illustrator really helped me understand the nodes because embroiderings have nodes just the same like Illustrator, and they have like these I think they're called the bezel. Is it the bezel? I don't know, Bart, correct me. Like the point that you drag and you try to curve it. Is it called bezel or the bez? I don't know how to pronounce it. I forgot. I know that Lisa Shaw was saying a million times, but I forgot. Okay, let me show you guys the next. Excuse me, you guys. I'm just gonna show you guys quickly. I was working on this. Where is it? I know that the St. Patrick Day is almost over, but hey, I just like all the um shamrock look. So I did a shamrock. Where's the file? Let me okay, right here. I found the file. No, that's not the right one. Let me check which one is the right one. Shamrock motif. No. Okay, there. So I'm doing, and then I'm still gonna give out this first applique that I did too. Oh my gosh, I have not tested out the applique, but I am gonna test it out. So those of you that sell kits, sure, this is gonna be a good one for you guys. If you guys do kids' birthday shirt, because this first applique that I did is a birthday. It's a birthday one. See, it's a first birthday. I just did a cupcake and then this one. You guys know that you guys can bring in an SVG file. So SVG file, when you guys bring it into here, it already has the nodes, but the nodes are super crazy because when this thing read it, the nodes are crazy. You don't want too many nodes. The nodes gonna create too many puncture. So the less nodes, the better the design will stitch out. So when I bring this font in as a SVG, because that's why I use Illustrator to make it into an SVG file and clean up in Illustrator and then bring here, it still was crazy, but at least I cleaned it up a little bit in Illustrator. And when I bring it, it has a lot of nodes where I didn't want it, so I have to go in and delete, and then clean up and add the is it the bezel handle, whatever that to pull it to make it smooth. So Hopefully it stitch out good. But this is gonna be a free file for Discord VIP if you guys are doing birthday stuff. But I'm gonna test it out first. I need to test it because I don't want to give you guys like crappy things that doesn't stitch out correctly. Okay, so oh my, this is the bowl I'm talking about. Hopefully you guys are excited about this bowl. I will give this bowl out after I perfect. But I did my monogram, my name Z with the shamrock. I'm gonna do a whole set of shamrock with all the letter A through Z. But I just chose Z first. So I'm gonna do this and see how it look. These are crazy. The motif here stitch out crazy. I didn't know that, but the instructor. That's why I said if you guys take the class with Lindsay, um, she's really knowledgeable, so she could point it out. So she did make a point out that like if you're using a built-in motif from Brilliance, make sure the density is not too high or not, or like make sure like I don't know how to explain it, but when I just did a preset and these, I stitched this out here and it was crazy. Like it was a crazy stitch. It went back around too many times and it took forever. So even here, it was so tiny. It took forever too. So Lindsay said make it as big as possible to fill because this is a big design. This is probably like 5 by 5. Let me see. Is it 5 by 5? I'm gonna see. You guys have to know what size you guys want too. Yeah, this is about 6 by 6. Actually, it's pretty big. So the motif fill here is gonna take really long. So she said make the motif fill as big as possible. Like don't make it tiny like this one. This one I shrunk it down. I shrink it so it's super tiny and it's gonna take forever. So with a large design, try to make the motif like as big to so it won't so it will stitch out faster. I think that's what it meant. And then let me show you the bowl again. The bowl was crazy because it had one piece here, one here, one here, one here, two back here, and then it flipped right here, and then it flipped right here, and then it come down here. Oh my god! My brain was like, where do I start? Like, oh, where am I gonna break it? Like, start which point? It was crazy. My beginner novice brain. I didn't know. I just start in the middle. Like I was thinking doing the middle and then out this way and then do this other side like this. But then that's why if you guys take the course with Lindsay, she's gonna show you guys the shortest way, quickest way, or the way how she would do it. So I was glad that I learned with Lindsay. So yeah, you guys check out Lindsay's group. I am advertising for it because it was fantastic. At the beginning, I thought it was gonna be boring because I didn't get a single thing. But my last class, I'm so excited about it. Now that I play with it a lot more. Where's my iPad? So I don't even okay right here. Sorry you guys. Yeah, so glue paper scissors. If you guys check Design with Juju, they have a ton of motif. If you guys type in um motif monogram, man, they have oh my god. Design by Juju, they just have a million things, you guys. But I'm not gonna compare myself because I am just a novice. I am beginning. They have a bunch of thing that I did similar here. That was the one of the project that we were supposed to do. We're supposed to design a motif feel monogram. It could be monogram. It could be anything. It could be ornaments. I was gonna do an ornament, and honestly, I was gonna do a freestanding lace. We haven't learned freestanding lace, but I think you guys can do something like this with freestanding lace and do a monogram for ornaments. Maybe that should be my Christmas project. I'm gonna look into freestanding lace. So down the road in December, we can do freestanding a freestanding ornaments, and you guys can add whatever family names or initial, whatever you guys want on it. I really want to do that, so I can just hang them up on my Christmas tree. So we'll see. I don't want to jump too far ahead of myself because I haven't done freestanding lace before. Oh, okay. So that's a good idea, Barb. Freestanding lace. Carolyn, thank you so much. Um, yeah, the okay, Maria. Yeah, that's what it is. I can't say it. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't want to butcher the name. I forgot how to say it. The Bezier, or I don't know. I say Bezier, but I don't think it's Bezier. Is that's the nodes, the little handle, the Bezier handle where you pull the nodes so you can curve it. I know, Liz. Liz, I am trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about, but not really. Like I'm just learning all this terminology. It's like learning a foreign language, you guys. Anything that you guys want to learn, like coming from no experience, like knowing nothing. Yeah, it's like me trying to learn Spanish right now. The Bezier. Oh, I keep saying Bezier because of the R. It's a Bezier. Okay, Maria, I think that's what it's called, Bezier. The Bezier. It's the R. That's why I keep saying Bezier. The Bezier. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't want to butcher anymore. It's like me trying to speak Spanish. I do not, I mean, I do well in my Spanish class. I don't want to speak. Like I could write it, I could understand like the reading. I don't understand the speaking. I don't know. The spoken language is like the hardest. Written is easier because everything is just reading and writing. You can remember it, but when you try to say it with your tongue, it's like doesn't sound right. Yeah, I think it is French. It's I know, yeah, right. I don't want to say anything Spanish. My husband always makes fun of me. Even my English is not that great yet, you guys. I mean, he's a doctor, so of course he has to speak English better than me. But yeah, certain things I can't say, or my tongue is like couldn't say certain English or even certain. But I told my husband, hey, it's okay because I speak English as my second language. So it's okay because my husband, even sometimes speaking Hmong, sometimes I speak Hmong better than him. So I told him it's okay because people that try to learn my language and they speak it funny too. So when I try to speak other people's language, it is gonna be funny. And English is also my second language, so it is a little bit funny. But yeah, yeah. So it's really weird because my kids first language is English, so they don't speak our language. They don't speak Hmong. So when they try to speak Hmong, they sound like foreigners. Like I always make fun of them. I say, y'all sound like a white girls, white kid trying to speak Hmong. So I always tell them that. So me, when I try to speak English, I sound like an uh, 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 Easterner trying to speak Western language. I don't know, something like that. So yeah, they make fun of me when I can't pronounce certain English words, but I make fun of them when they can't pronounce certain Hmong words. I say, hey, we compliment each other because you guys don't know Hmong. I know more Hmong than you guys. So I tell that to my kids. So I was joking with that. Yeah, Spanish is I don't know. My husband said it's easy, but to me it wasn't easy. I was able to learn everything that I need to learn in the Spanish class. But when we tried to do a presentation, I was like, man, I told my husband this one time we had to like the final project was we have to do um a presentation in Spanish. I was so nervous, you guys. I don't think I did well. It was only 1 minute, but shoot, like I just memorized the whole thing in my brain. Like I ain't gonna try to improvise, like say I wrote everything down and present it the way how I wrote it. Yeah. Nah, I'm not gonna get into that because I don't, and I don't want people to laugh at me because it is funny. Like, because when people try to speak Hmong, I always tell my husband like it sounds funny, it sounds weird. So, yeah, when I try to speak other people's language, I think that's how I sound to them and their language too. Oh, oh my gosh. Uh, it's from ARB. I forgot. Okay. Am I safe now? I don't think. Okay, there's nothing here that has my address. Okay, I think I'm safe. Thank you, Maria, for being cautious of sharing that. Yeah, I know people could like zooming in and see my address. I totally forgot about that. I need to pick up like Cloud bring on his junker. And I haven't time to clean this, so excuse that. Thank you, Sonia, for always looking out. Yeah, that's good. That's good to know because I just realized that people could zoom in and try to make out the address right. It's for safety. Okay, that's all I've been working on, you guys. It's not easy. It's since I'm a beginner. Oh my gosh, I think this the bowl took me 2 days. The shamrock was easy, but the bowl was like 2 days. I'm still not done, so I have to fix it up more. I know it's not easy, but you guys, that's just how learning anything is. I gotta be patient. Learning anything, we all gotta be patient, and have fun with it. So I think having fun makes the process easier, and for me to do things. If I didn't have fun, I probably would be freaking like tired of it. I would probably be exhausted from it, but I'm really excited about it, and it made it fun for me. Like when I learned, discover something different on it, it was fun. Oh, so okay, Lisa. So in a Stitch Artist, um, you have to have level two to bring in the SVG file. You can bring any. I don't know. I have not tried DX. I don't know if you guys know what DXF is. DXF is a cutting file for silhouette and brother. I think I learned that from Bar said that DXF also worked for scan and cut, but SVG works for Cricut and other like Glowforge and other cutting machine. I believe I don't know what other machine there are, but I know there's brother, there's silhouette, and oh, there's the other big cutter. Okay, like you know from Stahl and them, like those big cutter. Yeah, so I think a lot of them use SVG. So I know that SVG, you can bring picture. They just use PNG or JPEG. You can bring in a picture and then trace over the picture. But if you want it to have like the nodes already and the line already built, you can bring in the SVG. So when you put an SVG in, it already has the line. You don't have to draw it. Like you don't have to draw, trace the image like that. If you bring in, pretend I take a picture of this, and I was supposed to digitize this, um, it's a JPEG, so it's not gonna have the nodes or the line drawn for me yet. I had to manually do it. But if you have the SVG, it's already drawn. The only thing about it is you have to fix it because of all the crazy nodes that it's gonna read. So I feel like, I mean, if I'm lazy, I think either way, I feel like both way it's a lot of work, but I'd rather draw more than bring the SVG in because drawing it you have more control and you can, it's already done well because you did it manually with your mouse instead of you trying to bring the SVG and having it make the line for you already. I didn't like that, but I just tried out with the word, like because I was so lazy with the script. Oh my god, you guys, the font, the font that I show you guys with the don with the birthday, the one. I was just lazy trying to trace over the whole font. So I was like, huh, let me try to make it into SVG and throw it in there and see what it does. And it gave me the outline already, but it was ugly. Like it has so many nodes. You don't want to have so many nodes. So you don't want so many nodes piled up in one section. Like it needs to have like a nice curved shape like that. So I have to go and manually delete. So it still take me quite a bit of time to clean it up too. So the amount of time that I clean it up, I could have like traced it and be done, but yeah. I just want to try a different way. So at bar. Yeah, if you are those type that you just want to create, make, you don't want to sit on the computer do all this. If computer thing is not your thing, then yeah, digitizing and Illustrator and computer things might not be your thing. But I said that it give me the butterflies when I do this, so I think this is my thing now. Like I prefer this. I prefer just sitting, doing, playing with the software. So yeah, I don't. I get bored. Like just after this whole year, I was just so bored at the doing the same thing. Like sure, load it, cut, applique. It was just like saying every day, same every day. But with this, I get really excited because it's a lot of things that I can discover. And then I also been doing surgery. I'm gonna be doing surgery on all my past design, dissect them, see how those digitize. And after this class, I feel like now I can say, look at the design, how good they are digitized or not, I can see a little bit now. So hopefully with time, I can tell from a good one and a bad one. Oh yes, Lisa. Yes, Sebastian. He's like a pro. And the thing is, he understand his customer, like especially the people like us. I don't know if he probably digitized for many companies too, but some of the people that I have asked before with Sebastian, like I don't know if they take into consideration like the home user because there's a lot of home user like us that we don't have like industrial big machine. Um, so I like that Sebastian understand from our point of view, and he freaking know what we want. Like I just send him a file. I say, hey, can you do this in a field stitch? And then he just digitize it, and it just go the way how I already envisioned it. So I was like, Sebastian knew us. He knows how we like our file to be running, and he does a lot of he had done a lot of Angela stuff, and a lot of people use him. So I think he's just really knowledgeable about. So I never have an issue with Sebastian design, and I don't like to explain a lot. Like I just want them to. I know, like Bar said, sometimes they don't know how your brain work or how you want a file to go. But then for a beginner like us, we probably don't know the terminology to explain to them too. So that's why I said it's good to know the terminology. So if you're gonna work with a digitizer that are not familiar with how you like your file to be done, then yeah. But I like that Sebastian already knows, so I don't have to say a single word to him. I just say, "Hey, I want this done," and then he's like, "Oh, it's gonna take me 1 week." I'm like, "Okay." I haven't used him for a while now, but the last time I used him, I don't even have to talk too much. I just tell him I want this done, and then he did it. That's it. But other people, I have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and they never did what I envisioned. So I was like, no, I only stand by Sebastian now. But Sebastian is just super busy. So if you guys can wait like a week or 2 weeks, then yeah, I can wait. So like I don't need my things fast. So yeah, but if you guys can wait, then yeah, make sure you guys have at least three digitizer on hand so you guys can go back and forth if one is busy. Yeah, but I don't need things digitized all the time. So that was just last year that I really want two design that I couldn't find on Etsy. So I just haven't did those two. And then the third one I did one for my mother-in-law and father-in-law. So I think I only used him 3 times, but he never made a mistake on any of my design. Like everything's just perfect. And I can just tell by even looking at the digital version. I have not even embroidered the last one that he made for me, but I can tell it's already well done because the first two that I have him done, I stitched them out and they were perfect. So I trust Sebastian. Okay, that's good. Victor digitizing. Okay, Carolyn, those of you, if you guys want me to practice on your, I can practice. I'm not charging nothing because I'm a novice. This is pro bono. I'm taking pro bono job. So I am taking narrows first. So Carolyn, if you're okay, I can do your second. I just play. Right now I'm at the playing learning stage, so I can practice on some of my VIP Discord family. So Carolyn, I can do your second. I need to see if it's a like I don't want to do real life image. I think that's difficult, you guys. I know it can be done. I even talked to Sebastian about it, and he said that they can be done, but they're really difficult because of a lot of shadings and different texture and things like that. So yeah, I wouldn't attempt. Even Sebastian didn't really want to attempt it from me when I asked him about real life image. Yeah, and no, Carolyn, I am practicing. I want to practice. So because I don't think I'm that good yet. I'm not gonna. It might not look great. So after I practice with narrow, I can take a look at yours and see if even if I can't do it well, I'm still gonna play and practice on your logo. I'm gonna take a little bit challenge. Okay. Yeah, I think narrow is pretty easy too. I think let me check narrows. I think hers is HSS with the letter. Fonts is not too hard to digitize. Let me check narrows. Let me go to, she said her Facebook has it, so I'm gonna test it. See. So for narrow stuff, I really have to make. I will make a time so we all could watch me do that. I'm just excited. So the narrow could have a little chest logo stitch out and put on her shirt so she can represent her own company. And then I can do night owls too. I was planning to really do the night owl one because we need a night owl logo. I'm gonna ask now that. So after I do now personal logo, then we can do night owl, so we all can have a night owl logo to represent Discord, you guys. Let me see Naro. I don't think Naro's logo is that complicated. She said it wasn't. I know I've seen it was just. I don't know if there's any icon on it, but I am. I do want to take the challenge. If it has something that look different, I'll still try to attempt it. Because at this stage, I want to try to expand my horizon. I can't see it from. I will look at it later. Oh, Lisa, that's good. See, Barb also used Victor. Like Barb always stand by Victor too. So I will have to check out Victor. It's good to know to have at least three, right? Three. Like Barb always mentioned him, but I never even check him out yet. So let me check him out right now. I see a lot of you guys are already following him. Man, there's like 8,000 people following, and even Cassandra's following him. Oh my gosh. Look at this freebie. Like he gave out the foam lettering. Wow. I wonder the foam digitizing, is it digitized the same way like as a satin stitch? I mean, are you actually just insert the foam in there or how's the underlay is like? I don't know. I don't know how the foam things work, the 3D foam. Oh my gosh. These are super cute, you guys. Patches. I need to do some patch. I want to do like those like scenery patch, nature patch, and then some cute little animal. I am drawing some cute little animal on Illustrator. I took some tutorial on YouTube to create some really simple animal face. So maybe I will use those design, or I just gonna buy the commercial clip art and do these. I'm not a great drawer, you guys, so you guys don't need to be like an artist or anything to digitize. Digitize does not require any drawing skills. So that's why I like digitizing because I'm not an artist, you guys. I'm not good at drawing. I can do basic stuff. But yeah, wow. He do a lot of those works are so pretty. So good to know so I can look up how he digitizes stuff. Like it I would probably dissect his free file since you guys said he give out free file. I'm just gonna study it and look at how he start from beginning to end. So at this stage, it's good to just learn from the pro and dissect how they uh, do their design from start to end, so you can see the process and try to make your design as good as possible. Because that's what we're gonna. That's how we're gonna improve. That's how we're gonna learn. To learn from the people that's already been doing it and the pros. Maria. Maria, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, but then guess what? When I was in Lindsay class, she said, "Hey, the simplest things still sells. Like sometimes you think of you want to do this complicated design, but simple is better, you guys." So that's why I went with the heart and then the rainbow because the everybody's into the rainbow stuff. So yeah, those are the easy ones. Yeah, I was talking about digitizing for 3D foam. Like, is it still the same way with the sand, or you have to change density, or you have to change any setting, or I don't know how that works in the software, but we'll see. Yeah, I think I see Romero's video on that. Oh yeah, okay. So underlay for foam is different. Yeah, that's something I not yet. I'm not gonna jump to that yet. I want to master the fill stitch first, understand my pole composition, understand how big and how small my design is so I can choose the right stitch for it. Like how I was talking about the turtle eyes. I didn't choose, I just did like a regular satin stitch and it was too tiny for the satin stitch. So it was a no. It was a no good. If you're gonna do like a tiny little dot to accent something, not good to do a, not good to put like a dot and then make it feel a satin stitch because it didn't look good. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna work toward that bar. For now, I think I need to master this level first. So foam, freestanding lace, those are future. Those are probably gonna be like my intermediate events. But my biggest bar, my biggest dream, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, is to digitize my monk textile and incorporate into my own cut clothing patterns. I need to learn how to draft because I have studied it. I know the basic of drafting, but I haven't learned how to translate it into a pattern from my own measurement. So that's why I'm gonna get away from the physical stuff so I can have all this time to work on my expertise and my skills. So the whole physical shop might be gone later at the end of this year while I'm making a transition. I am getting rid of a lot of things recently. Like I'm just on Facebook getting rid of things, getting rid of things. So yeah, because I want to have all this time to be learning to draft, and I'm gonna learn Illustrator. The reason I'm doing Illustrator is because I want to draw my own pattern on it, where I learn how to digitize my own Hmong textile and incorporate into my garments. So I can just bring the piece of garment that I draft up, cut up the pattern, and then put it on the machine, and I can digitize the pattern to fit exactly where I want it to lay. If I want it to lay like exactly right here, or exactly like on the side thing like this, it will lay exactly there. Instead of me trying to buy like a pre-design on Etsy, trying to make it fit, so it will like um fit perfectly on the shirt. And I don't see a lot of men's stuff. I told my husband I need to start a men's wears line because even in my fashion course, nobody want to do men's stuff. They're like, men's are boring. We don't want to do men's wear. But I told my husband, there's some men that like to wear nice outfits, especially my husband when he go to work. I want to impress him. So this is my gift for him for allowing me to do this. So I told him once I master digitizing, once I learn the pattern making, he's gonna get my first prototype, the first prototype of Zoa's collection. I want to make a button-down shirt and add my own textile to it, but also incorporate different other textile. I'm gonna study all these different motifs from different culture and then redraw them or fix it up and also incorporate my own with it to make it unique. That's something I freaking look forward to. Like I told myself, I dream of that every day. So this is the first step. I am getting there. It's the first step. I know I have a long way, you guys, but like Liz say, the dream is free. It's free to dream. Doesn't cost me anything. I already have the equipment, but I need the time, the skills to build up to that point. So yeah. Wish me luck, you guys. So hopefully in 2 years, I'm gonna give myself 2 years. So hopefully in 2 years' time, I'm able to make my first prototype for my menswear line for my husband. That's why I'm gonna um, put a lot of time into Illustrator. I know that you guys don't need that with digitizing, but I need it because I'm gonna be able to do my own flat sketch. I took a class and we did a bunch of flat, and it's been 2 years, you guys. I forgot a lot of the steps, so I am gonna rewatch some video practices so I can draw my own menswear because I told my husband, I mean, what is good doing this business if I haven't made anything that he can be proud? Like I made everything for the customer, but I haven't made anything for my own family. So I feel like going this route, doing it for my own family first, and then branching out instead of doing it like this. I'm gonna do it this way. If you guys know what I mean with that. I hope you guys are excited about that with me because that thing been in my brain for the last 4 years when I took the fashion course. Um, I I didn't want to tell my instructor this. My instructor were waiting for my collection bar. I don't even know if that instructor is gonna be in office when I go back to school. After I develop this skill, I probably will go back to school and finish that course because a lot of them were waiting for my collection. They want to see um my design. And I feel like after 2 years, if I get this skill down, I can impress my professor again. And then if they say, "Hey, we didn't see you for like the last 5 years, what happened?" Took a break. I took a break to build my skills, you know. I really want to go back. And just now, because of the pandemic and what's going on, the school's already back in session, but I just don't want to be back in there yet. I'm gonna give this time to myself to build my skill, my knowledge, and build business out of this before I go back. And then I'm gonna go and impress my professor again. Hopefully, they still remember me. But I think one of them is really old. I think she might retire. I don't know if she's gonna be there when I go back because she's the one that told me she really want to see my collection. And she told me that there's not a lot of people do menswear. So hopefully, if I do menswear, maybe that will fascinate everybody there because the usual people that do the collection, they always do like women's dress, women's wear, and kids baby stuff, but not a lot of people do men's. So I think there's a market for menswear too. And men's, I feel like men's, I don't know, but I don't know if it's true, but people said that men's they pay they pay you better. They don't complain as I don't know, you guys. I don't know if there might be some men that whine or complain, but most of them they don't. If you do fantastic job, I don't think they complain. I'm not sure. I never had a men's client. I don't know barber anybody that has men clients that you done sewing or done things when do are there some men that complain? I mean, if you do a really bad job, yeah, of course, people will question you. But I'm saying, like, are they like as picky as the girls? Irma, thank you so much, Irma. Yeah, I need all the luck, you guys. I need all. Well, I don't want to say luck because I feel like this is what I can control. Like I can control what I want to learn and what I want to bring in. But if I'm injured or unforeseen thing happened to me, then those are the things I cannot control. So I'm just gonna think about what I can control, which is my learning and my practicing and what I want to do. Those are the things I can control. But my health, accidents, life situations that people bring to me, yeah, those are out of my control. So, but I'm probably not gonna let nothing stop my dream unless like something tragic happens, right? Cross my finger. Hopefully, nothing happens. Everything's going good. Yeah. Luck, yeah. Okay, opportunity equal looks. Bar, that's good to know. That's good to know. I thought men wouldn't be picky, but I could see that men that are fashionable, like they know their fashion stuff, they might be picky too. Because I only see it from my husband. I haven't worked with other men, so my husband is not picky because he don't know fashion. He don't know anything. So just whatever I told him, he said, "Yeah, that look good." So yeah, he doesn't know, but I'm pretty sure men that have styles, men that like their clothes to fit them a certain way or no styles, they probably will be a little bit picky, and they will tell you. And I mean, it should be like that too because that's the business. How you are doing what your customer wants, so it's already anticipated that they are gonna be a little bit picky of how they want things done. Lisa, yes. Thank you, you guys. I am excited because I just put this off for so long, guys. Like talking about, I just want to cry because I told my husband I want this when I was having my second baby with Kalenta, but it was just a lot of the time wasn't right. I feel like, I mean, I don't want to say that COVID is a good thing and a bad thing because COVID has a lot of us thinking about our life, and then the timing was right, and and also like during COVID we just have a lot of time, and so I feel like it was a blessing and bad for some people, but it was also good for some people because some people find their calling, some people find what they're meant to do, and or do something that they were longing to do for a while. So I feel like COVID was that push for me. And then, because I feel like if COVID didn't happen, I would still be in class, you guys. I'd probably be finishing this. Oh my God, I was gonna cry. I told my husband, if I continue my fashion course, this is my graduation year, you guys. I would have graduated May 2022 now. I would have been doing my collection right now, like I told my husband. Ugh. But it was also a blessing because I'm able to take that break, discover my passion, discover and build on my skills. So if I go back, all of my professors are gonna be impressed, and things gonna be changing. So I think COVID was good and bad for all of us. So yeah, and that's to Lisa. I probably even met Liz or you guys because I was in school. Like my whole focus was school and my family. I didn't even like. I took a break, a long break from YouTube. Like I was also in YouTube community, but we didn't have like a strong community like this one right now. Um, People only watch me here and there. So yeah, it wasn't so that's why I took a break for a while and went back to school. But then I feel like COVID happened and just a lot of things happened, and it also opened my eyes to, hey, I better pursue this now. Like it's now or never. Like I can watch 10,000 millions YouTube, or I could spend $10,000 on courses, and I can't do it if I don't do it. Like we all just have to do it. If you don't do it, you just watch. You can have it up in here, but nothing's gonna translate. And I was having the talk with my husband today. I told my husband, I have watched, I don't even know how many hours of YouTube I watch and bought how many class. I feel like this is the first class that I'm able to finish and do it and feel accomplished. Before many classes I've taken, they were just like there. Like I haven't even finished it. Like because they are not interactive. They are pre-record classes. I thought that it was gonna be a challenge with interactive class. Um, I don't know if you guys came in with last year, Liz. We did some sewing courses on Google Meet. It was kind of like that. It was interactive like that with the digitizing course. So in the future, if I ever do like a sewing course, anything through Google Meet for private session like that, I really like how Lindsay did it. So um, we will do something like that again because I know a lot of you guys, like Connie, you guys were asking for a sew along on Zoom. I really like that because you guys, we all can be engaged and ask questions that way instead of just you guys watching me and you guys can really talk instead of just like with Google, we all could interact. Google Meet or Zoom. So it was a fun course like that. Oh my God, Maria, I wish my high school has it. My high school is so broke. They don't have a fashion course. I mean, if they have it, they have a fashion, um, it's called fashion merchandising. I thought, oh my God, I don't even know what fashion merchandising was. I took the course and I dropped out after like the first quarter. I didn't go to the second quarter because I thought it was a sewing class, but it was just more like visual merchandising where you go and learn how to display item and work at the store. I was like, that's not for me. That's not for me. I want to be in the production. I want to make things. I don't want to go and display mannequins or clean store. I don't know. I I drop out the merchandising. I mean, it's good to understand it, but I don't want to work in the merchandising area. And fashion design has many different areas too. It's not just fashion designer. When people think of fashion design, they think of fashion designer. That's like the luxury. Um, I call that luxurious because everybody want to be a fashion designer, but there's so many things that you can do in fashion industry instead of being a designer. Even like this, I could be a digitizer for a fashion brand. Like I could do that. I can just do a pattern. I don't need to be drawing the garments. I prefer that. I like to do the beginning part, like the scratch, like like when you work everything from scratch. That's the missing piece to me. Like everything that I do here, people already done the pattern for me, and it's nice to be doing it in the beginning, but now I want to dive deeper into like the first process of drafting, doing from scratch, so I can make the my design unique instead of just using other people's patterns. I mean, you can use anybody's pattern and break it. If you know construction, literally, you can take a basic block, slash it, like break it apart. It's just like digitized. Now I see the pattern that everything with sewing, pattern making, anything that has to do with pattern making or making something from scratch. They all have something similar. Like you have to make the shape, break the shape, put this piece here, put this piece there, just to make the design look different way. So even drafting, you do that too. I just remember now that we did that in the first drafting class where we break the basic block, break it into pieces, and redesign it to make a different look. So with digitizing, something like that could be done too on it, and also Illustrator. So now that's why I feel those three goes really well if I'm gonna get into that instead of me like sewing the same thing every day and embroider the same shirt every day. Like I got bored after a whole year. So I told my husband, yeah, I need to dive into the event skill now. It's time for me to level up, you guys. I'm not saying this to. I mean, I may sound like I'm being overconfident here, but to me personally, this is something I really want to do, and I know like Corinne or other people tell me like um, they just like to craft. They're probably not gonna get to like the hardcore uh, learning from scratch. So I get that. Some people it's not for everybody. So for those of you that really like have the brain like me, who really want to get into like the hardcore stuff, want to dive into the complicated things, challenge yourself, then yeah, definitely go that route. Because doing the same old thing, sewing from people's pattern, that's getting boring for me. I want to take a pattern, break it apart, redesign it. So, and the Etsy physical shop is taking my time away from that. So you guys, literally gonna, it's gonna, I, I don't know. My husband want me to stop, but there's some design that are doing well for me. I don't know. I have a tough decision. I know it's my call, it's my decision, but it's hard on me. Like I don't want to close it. Like I don't want to give it up just yet. But then if I don't give up one thing here, um it's I can't focus and move on to the next thing. So because the physical stuff it's taking my time too, and it's not it's not like I need the money. Like I'm doing it because I want to do it. Like I enjoy the embroidery stuff, but then it's eating my time from me trying to perfect or learn this new set of skill, this advanced skill that I want to get to. So my decision is hard, you guys. I tell my husband, give me a whole year, give me this whole year, see how it goes, and um, by the end this year. If it doesn't make the, I mean, I'm not even putting time into it, so I know I'm not gonna even make that much money out of it. So I just told him, let me work this year so I can get rid of as much of my inventory as possible. And while I work toward this new set of skills, um, that's the big issue for me now, you guys. I just want to share that with you that it's been bugging me. I just got that out of my chest. But yeah, Lisa, I have a 7 day processing time, but it's still like I don't know how to explain. Like I know I could make time for it, but I just don't enjoy it too much. I just tell my husband that I work so hard just to make those three designs keep on selling weekly for me, and I still want to close it. It's still selling, even I don't put any time to it. Those three same design that I have that you guys see me work on all the time, they keep on selling weekly. So I told him like I know it's not a lot, it's only five a week, but still that's like five orders a week, right? But I don't know, you guys. I'm just so stuck. Even extending the time, I don't feel like because just like this week, I put off an order till today. It was 7 days, and I finally finished it today. But the reason I was dreading it was because I didn't feel like it. Like I put all my energy into learning digitizing, and by the time I'm done with digitizing, I was like, oh. I don't want to embroider the shirt yet, so I keep on putting it off. And so I think it was just draining my energy because I put a lot of it into digitizing and then taking care of my kids too. So I didn't have the energy to complete my physical Etsy order, but it needs to be done. So I finally did it this morning, but I was like, yeah. So my thing is, I'm just gonna keep it and see how I feel the end of this year. So I will update you guys about that the end of this year if I'm really letting it go and redesigning my business model because I am those type of people where I want to like be free. I feel like this model I will be a little bit free since I don't have to worry about rushing orders or running to post office all the time. Um, and I can do a lot of sewing with you guys here. That's what I want. I want to do sewing here with you guys, and I want to teach you guys too. So yeah, I I really reevaluated myself, and I think that's the way for me to go. Um, I got into doing the physical stuff because I want to learn the trade first. I want to learn how to do things hands on, and I feel like now I have a good grip on it. So that's why I'm changing direction. And you guys know with business, I think I haven't found it yet, but I think I kind of do now. So yeah, so this is the route I'm gonna go. Um, I know. In the beginning, I did everything. I even asked sublimation, but I don't know, you guys. It's because of the shiny object. Everybody's doing it. I want to try it, but now I see, hey, I gotta be focused on this thing. So yeah, I haven't done any sublimation for a while, but oh, that's yeah, Lisa. Yeah, see, I see. Um, you know this strawberry outfit keep on selling for me. I was thinking of pre-made. I think I need to. I'm just gonna make four ahead of time because I when it sells, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go sew this bloomer, you know. So I think when I have the free time, I need to sew up a couple bloomers because this is the only thing that is selling. So that's a good idea, Lisa. I think I'm just since I already know the two sizes they're ordering, I'm just gonna make two of each and replenish it as I need instead of me trying to sew it every time the order comes in. That's good to know. But the thing, I don't like to pre-made things because if um if I don't plan to do the physical item anymore, I can sell my fabric off, right? I don't want to sell the bloomer. I don't like see right now I made some sample tutu. I'm stuck with them. I don't know. I don't know what to do with them anymore. If anybody's interested in like a 12-month, shoot me like a PM on IG. I'm just putting it out there because I am either tossing it now or something because I have probably four sample tutu and yeah, but if nobody take it, then it's it's gonna be in the recycling. Then that's the thing about inventory, you know, just today and yesterday. Uh, you guys, I'm stressed. I am stressed with all those inventory. So I don't want to talk about those things. Those things stress me out. But anyways, it's 8:30. Wow, I've been here for a while, huh? Let me see how long I've been here. Okay, it's a 2 hour. I was gonna do that, but I don't want to ship it to like hopefully all I ask is they pay for you guys whoever pay for shipping, I'll just put it in a box and ship it out if you guys want it. It's only 12 months, but if nobody wants it, I'm just I think I'm just gonna put it on Facebook Marketplace, say free tutu and for them to pick it up. So I don't have to deal with shipping things and that. We'll see. I'm just gonna put it and nobody take it. It's just gonna be in the recycling because you guys, that sucks. It breaks my heart to be tossing some of my. I'm done with the tutu, you guys. That's just not my thing anymore. I'd rather be sewing the outfit. Like I'd rather sew a dress. Um, I don't know why. I thought it looked pretty in the beginning. I mean, it's still pretty. It's always been pretty. It's just the amount of time doing it wasn't worth my time. Was not worth the money. So I just give up on it because, there's better things that I can put in my time into. So, um, yeah, it saddened me because I still get some people asking me, and I have to tell them, hey, I don't do tutu anymore. Like, I don't know. I feel sad in a way because I started off with that and I really liked it. I mean, the beginning I really liked it, but as I move deeper into the business and evaluate my finance, um, yeah, I really had to cut off things that are not making me money, things that are too much time consuming. Because a business is a business. It's not a hobby where I can take my time. I gotta be efficient too. Um, yeah, you can't just take all the time. That's what I was doing in the beginning. I take all the time. My husband kept saying, "You're literally making like 50 cents an hour or $1 an hour." And I was like, "Yes," because I'm a beginner and I want to take my time. I want to perfect things. Even still, like, since I don't sell a lot of them, I'm still not that fast. So I was just like, nah, it's not for me. Like, I think there's other things I can move on to. So, um, that thing I'm letting go. I already sold a lot of them, and just have some sample left. I still have a little stash. I will put it on Discord because I know Nairo already have the D stash. So I already put it into a group and nobody bought but this time I'm gonna discount it a lot. I'm gonna discount the tools a lot, because I am just ready to let go, you guys. For me to move on to advance to this next step, I'm gonna be doing Marie Kondo and say thank you for serving me. Thank you for the experience that you have given me, the tutu. Um, I'm ready to move on and advance my skill, so I'm gonna let you go, Tutu. So, I mean, I was really sad. Like I was like, It's like my thing. Like I really enjoyed it in the beginning, but it wasn't just I wasn't making money for the business. So, you know, I just have to be smart about it. So, I see if it's making money for you and it's your money maker and you really like it, then yeah, keep doing you. You do your thing. It's just in my life, in my situation right now, I feel like I have to let it go to advance to where I want to go, which is what I told you guys earlier about the dream and the business model that I'm gonna switch. So yeah, I'm still really stressed because I have accumulated so much things in a year span, and yeah, it's taking me forever. So I'm discounting a lot of things, and I know I'm losing a lot of money, but that was the risk I took, you guys. So learn from me. If you guys don't have a lot of funds, learn from my mistake. Don't try to buy everything at once. That was my first mistake. So switching to this business model, I'm not gonna do that this round. Um, I'm gonna be buying or doing a little bit, testing the water a little bit, moving a little bit forward each step. I'm not gonna be like, oh, do everything all at once like that. That's what I did. That was my biggest mistake. So I hope you guys learn from that because now it is giving me stress. Trying to switch at the business model, trying to deep, trying to part away from all the physical items. Um, yeah. Hope, yeah, Lisa, that's what I was saying to Barb the other day when I had the chat with Barb. I said, I think right now it's not the time for me because if I'm still breathing, I can always come back to it when my kids are a little bit older. I want to do digital because I feel like with digital, it gave me more leeway to spend time with my kids and also make money and be proud of myself because I don't want to always wait for my husband. So, and I told my husband like doing the physical thing is draining me and it's taking a lot of time from my own family too. So the with the digital, it is a lot of time consuming too. I told my husband, but it is better. It's better because I put a lot of time in the beginning, and then I will have more free time when I start doing well too, like later the role. So that was my whole thinking that the first year I'm gonna work my butt off, designing, digitizing, whatever, and then once I have a collection, hopefully it pays off by itself, and that I have more leeway with my kids and times to do things for the family. Um, and I feel like I'm not gonna completely get rid of everything. I'm just departing with certain things. And Tutu was the first thing that I depart with. So yeah, it's not like I completely like uh, sell everything off. Um, I told my husband this thing makes me happy, so I'm not giving or selling anything. It's just a lot of my supplies and materials that paring down. So yeah, I'm still keeping machines. Like people ask me, like, "Are you getting rid of embroidery machine?" No, I'm not getting rid of it because I need it. I need it to test my embroidery designs. So um, yeah, and then later, if the business is doing well, I will also do what other people do, like have tester. I do need tester because sometimes it could cut back the time that I need to test out design. So yeah. Uh, that's just my thinking about um, in the next 2 to 3 years, what I plan to shift the business. And I'm just talking it out so I can see it. Hey, Los Diaz. Good evening. Oh, Lisa. Yeah, okay, Lisa. I will I think we you know to contact me through Discord. If you're still on Discord, contact me. I will send give you all the tutu if you want all the tutu because um with the life situation that I'm going through right now, uh I am trying to pare down as much as I can. I will share that later. I talked to Bar, but only Bar knows. Bar is a narrow knows. Yeah, that the life situation I'm going through right now, it's stressing me out. But yeah, I will share that later. It's not a biggie. It's just a adjustment that I have to make in my house. Yeah. Hey Sharon, good evening. Yeah. Yeah, you can buy the tool. I'm gonna give it I only have somebody bought all the pastel color, so I only have like the dark color. I don't know if you're interested in those. Not a lot of people are interested in those because those are the dark color, like the maroon, burgundy, and royal blue and dark purple. Those are the only color left. So I I'll check. If not, I will message you on Discord if you're still on Discord or else Instagram. I'll check. I don't know. There's so many people text me. I don't ever clean up my text or my phone. I don't remember if I saved your phone number. So I will see. Oh, Maria. Maria, that's good. That's what I'm doing here, Maria. I am trying to talk it through myself. So I have a gazillion design idea here, but I really need to take a step back and do one at a time. And Pia's right about, do what makes you happy. Um, but also at the same time, not just what you're happy to, like I feel like your life situation too, because things that makes you happy sometimes doesn't fit with your life situation that's going on. So I'm trying to do something um, that will, accommodate to the life situation I'm going through. So yeah, so that's why I'm switching business model next year. I'm gonna switch it, and so yeah, that's if I want to do what I'm happy, I will still do everything, you guys. I want to do everything, but I know it's not possible because my time is short. My times are divided. So I am going with what the situation bring me. So yeah, that's how it is. But it's not like I'm not happy with digitizing. That was the biggest thing that makes me excited. So yeah, it's that's also the thing that I found out that I really like and um that it suit my situation right now more than building a physical product store because the physical product store was draining me a lot. The upkeep is draining me. So I'm just letting you guys know. Those of you that are like haven't started a physical shop yet, if you're passionate about it and you like to do all the upkeep with things like that, then definitely do it. It's just I'm talking about myself, like my discovery that I don't like that constant upkeep, constant replenishing inventory, um, constantly telling my family like, "Hey, I gotta get this out. I cannot focus on you guys now. Like, give me time to finish my thing, and then I'll come." Like, I constantly do that with my kids now. Like, my kids say, "Hey, mom, I need this." I say, "Hey, give me 1 hour." Like, I constantly do that because I'm trying to get orders out. So I tell my husband, like, yeah, that this model is not working for me, and I'm not big enough to hire anybody for help. So definitely switching my model so I don't have to do that. I could say, hey, I could take a break. I could come and spend time with my kids. I can sleep in. I could relax on the weekend. So that's the reason. That's the reason behind the business model switch to digital. And if you guys can resonate with me and you guys are thinking about digital, then yes, definitely digital is also a great way to make money. I never knew that you can make money doing digital. I thought you had to sell a product, but I think in this day and age, anything is possible because there's a lot of class, a lot of things out there on YouTube that you guys can search to help you guys out. So yeah. Hey Alicia, good evening. Sharon, Sharon, if you let me show to uh Lisa first, and whatever Lisa doesn't buy, shoot me a message on Instagram or Facebook. Either one works. Or send me an email. I also have my email always listed on my description, so you can email or message me. I prefer the Instagram message because I can check it right away. But if you don't have Instagram, then you can email me and I can if Lisa whatever Lisa doesn't take, I can show you that. So, because I am gonna sell it for really cheap now because I'm just ready to get rid of it. Yeah, I'm ready to let it go. And even the tool right now, the price already went up. Like I bought it a year ago and it was like I think $8, but now I see that it was like nine fifty or nine close to $10. So those tools are not it went up like $1 or something. So uh, everything is increasing. And Bar was saying that you guys should be buying supplies now because with the Ukraine war, um, things gonna be going up soon. You guys, if you guys need supplies, even embroidery, a thread's gonna go up. Um, stabilizer, even those tender touch, they have not even been discount. Like I have never seen them on sale since last year. So I would say get supplies that you constantly need. Yeah. Lisa, thank you for saying that. Thank you. I feel like I need some validation because it was so hard to give up my physical shop. And I told my husband I did cry. I feel bad because I built it. I worked so hard the first 4 months on Etsy to get it running, and now it's making consistent sales that I had to give it up. And then I told my husband it saddened me because I worked hard for that, but then I have to let it go to uh to build this new adventure. So yeah, it's just sad to me because um like I know Angela, like I was telling Angela, like she don't do tutu anymore. I don't know if she feel like that, but I feel I feel really bad when I have to give up something. But yeah, but we all know that life we cannot do everything because we're not built to do everything. So um, I'm just making some adjustment. Bar, good night. Thank you for hanging out. I know it's late for you, so thank you for hanging out all this time. We're just like chatting. So anybody, if you guys have to go to sleep, you guys can go to sleep. I just want to come on and get this off my chest. I don't know if this is a good way to talk on live like this, but yeah, that's just how it is. This is the real me, real like you know, I guess like my saying. If you guys followed me last year, human. It's just how us normal humans are, or the weird humans. Oh my gosh. Thank you for that, Bart. I forgot. Tomorrow is a time change, so daylight saving time. Yeah, Sharon, thank you for saying that. That's what I was thinking too. When my husband was like, "You want to, like, be advanced, build that event skill of yours, so you cannot have a lot on your plate, so you have to trim it down." So yeah, that's so right about that, Sharon. Like, um, I have to let go of something to make more rooms for new things and new adventure. So that's why I was saying, like, I did cry a little bit, but then a couple days after I was doing digitizing, I feel great. I was like, yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. When I didn't put time into my Etsy shop and do ads or do anything new for it, I just put all my energy into digitizing. I feel great, and I told myself, hey, I actually accomplished something, and I think I could let go of the tutu and the physical shop. Um, I'm not gonna completely let it go like abruptly, making small transition because I still have a lot of supplies. So I am making like small transition, and hopefully when the second business model that I'm building, when that's doing well, I could completely get rid of the physical stuff. So yeah, you guys hear me talk about real life business struggle, especially from a person that have no help. Like me, I don't have help from anybody besides my husband. So everything I'm doing here is just trial and error. I'm a one person, and even my husband, he run behind the thing, but he doesn't help me with the like running production anything. Production wise, I do everything myself. He only fix like little computer stuff for me. But other than that, yeah, it's a one person. I have no family near me here. Nobody that could help me. Take the kids for a little bit. So yeah, it's difficult. So those of you that are like a similar predicament, um, yeah, hopefully we all could resonate with each other. Um, yeah, my husband was saying that, Pia, I was thinking about it, but I'm gonna go vacation in the summer. So I told my husband I want to work as much as I can now. So it's okay. Like I told him, I'm not even making like tons of sales anyways. I only make about 5 sales a week. I told him I still a little bit manageable. I just want more time for my digitizing, but I could still squeeze it in. I was just complaining, but I think I can still squeeze time in. So I told him that since this summer I'm gonna try to go on a trip with my mom. So and when I go on that trip, I'm gonna be on vacation mode for probably 6 weeks or so and see how I feel. Um, if if I say, hey, I feel great and I really enjoy all the 6 week off, just digitizing, vacationing with my family, then yeah, definitely like probably will be easier for me to like completely let go and transition into this business model. So that's the goal. I didn't want it to go completely now because I still want to make and sell as much as I can and still make a little side money for myself. But yeah, eventually, I think the best time would be in July since I'm gonna go vacation with my parents. So yeah, Maria, I almost didn't want to go, Maria, but I thought about what you said about spending time with your dad, Maria. My husband was like, yes, like you barely spend time with your mom. I was like, yeah. I think it'll be a great vacation because my mom wanted to visit my sister um in Minnesota bar. Sorry you're not here, but yeah, I might come to Minnesota. So my older sister is gonna have a baby, so she want me to take her there. So I was like, yeah, let's just have a little family time to visit my sister because she's gonna have her baby in June. So it will be a little bit time off. I'm gonna take the half of June to probably August, so the whole 6 week, and I'll see how I feel between that time. Yeah, I will see. But for now, I want to try to sell as much as I can and pare down as much as I can, and because I'm still able to manage, and I don't even do anything but the Etsy shop, just sell like five five items a week. So I just want to keep it going. So those of you that are still struggling with Etsy, just the tips, if a thing that's been selling, you guys don't even have to advertise or do anything. It just keep on selling. Like right now, I don't do anything. Like I don't touch that Etsy shop anymore. I don't even update anything. I just don't touch anything. But since those were the items I've been doing weekly, been selling weekly, they just keep on coming in every week. So hopefully, you guys find a design or find a item, a design that somebody likes, then it just sell for itself. So I think that's where some people were struggling with because they haven't found a design that people want. Like you could put up a million, I say like you could put up 500, 100 designs on Etsy, but if you haven't researched or done or put up put up something that people really like and people keep on buying it weekly, then yeah, it's hard to get weekly sales. But if it's a design that's been doing well and people really like it keep on selling, then usually you don't have to do anything. Um, People just keep on buying it. So yeah, that's just a tip for you guys that are still struggling with Etsy. So hopefully you guys find that product, that design that people are liking, and want to buy it. So you don't need to advertise anything, do anything special to it. It just sell by itself. I'm not super busy, so that's why I didn't want to close it completely too because it's 5 orders a week. 5 orders is some pocket change that I could use. So yeah, Maria. Oh my, okay. I'm so excited. So I have this plan. I'm gonna digitize a cute little I don't know if you guys know what a baby crest is. I've been seeing this design everywhere. Even on Creative Market or like Etsy. But I'm gonna make my own version of it. I want to do like a little baby crest with a little cute animal in there, either an animal or maybe the initial, because I don't know the initial of the child yet. If I don't know the initial, I'm just gonna do like a little cute animal. I'm gonna digitize it, you guys. I'm so excited. Hopefully, I can do it before we go. Yeah, Maria, thanks for mentioning that because I did want to do that project with you guys. I found the perfect pattern and I saved it on my Pinterest. I gotta go back and look at the name of it. I don't know if you guys know those John Johns. I think it's called John Johns for boys. And I want to make it reversible. So I'm gonna have it reversible and have the. I don't know if embroidery design gonna look good with reversible. Maybe I'll do one with sublimation and then one with embroidery design. The embroidery design one's not gonna be reversible because it might not be good for the skin when you reverse it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So we can see how embroidery can be used to embellish and decorate a garment. And from scratch. I don't think I see anybody done that where they show you how to embroider on a garment and then, sew it up from scratch. So I I got excited about that. That was on my mind, but thank you for mentioning that. I really forgot about it. So yeah, hopefully we get to do that. Um, I'm gonna plan it in March. Oh no, it's already March. I'm gonna plan it in May. May, so we can do a. I need this month and next month to downsize a little bit. So I will have more time in May. So I will plan that out so I can make a bunch of baby gifts for my sister, baby boy. She's having a boy, so I'm excited because I always make things for girls. So I don't even make things for clown, you guys. I feel bad. So I'm like, okay, May, I'm gonna be just making boy things only. See, that's the thing where everybody like to do girl things, and not a lot of people do boy things, and boys need cute things too, you guys. So we're gonna do a boy John Jones with a cute design that I'm gonna be digitizing. Yeah, Lisa Carter, thank you for hanging out. You have a good night. I know it's late. It's 9 p.m. I'm gonna head out in a little bit too. Oh, Los Diaz. Yes. Okay. I'm glad you're not the only one. That's why I put off this business for so long until I watched Angela, and she's like, like she gave me that push, and because of COVID too, all of that went to place. I say, hey, let me just try it. If I never try it, never know how the feeling is. So I guess after trying for a whole year, I know how it is. And I figured out that it wasn't really the right business model for me. And so I found the digital niche. So I'm gonna go the digital route. Um, you guys listen to there's a podcast called the Naptime Hustler. OMG, you guys. She's the one that gave me this new approach to business because everything she speak in the podcast resonated with me. If you guys want to listen to her, it's called her YouTube is called Pin and Posh, and she has the podcast, but she also bring her podcast into her YouTube. Listen to her. It's called Pin and Posh, and her podcast is called the Naptime Hustler. The reason it's called Naptime Hustler, she speaks to moms like us that has little babies, and that we can't scale up a business because of these little babies that we have to take care, and we can't be making production fast enough, scale the business. Talk about building a digital business. So yeah, that's why I switching the model, because after listening to that podcast, I found her through YouTube, and yes, I was like, yes, yes, yes. Everything she says spoke to me. So you guys, if you guys are the same situation like me, with you have tiny baby, or you're trying to build your family, is still planning to have more kids. I am planning to have more kids, so I really feel like this physical. I just want to do as a side job, not like a side hustle. I want my digital to be my main job, and my physical to be like just my side hustle, so I can do like for like a couple bucks a week for gas, or for something I want, just for pocket change. So I'm not completely giving it up yet, but I want the digital to be like my main business model. So yeah, I hope you guys check out Pin and Posh. If you guys are in a same situation like me, listen to her. I've been listening to her like every day last week. I almost finished all of her episode on YouTube. So yeah, so listen to her, and you guys will be inspired, because I am inspired by her. She was really inspiring. Yeah, pen, you got it. Yep, you got it, Maria. It's Pen and Posh. You say it correctly. When you type that in on YouTube, you will see her podcast. She's the SVG digital designer. I learned everything from her too. She also do a little bit tutorial on it. So I watched her. I was searching for Illustrator, and some of her video pop up. So I was hooked, and I was inspired, and I was like, hey, this lady know how I feel. This lady know my struggle. Like literally, she knows because she been there. She been there, and she done what I done, and she know the struggle, and she changed her business model, and her life changed. You guys, I think that's where I'm heading for. She's the new catalyst from my changing. I think with this model, I think I will stick. I really have to stick with one model for a long time, you guys. I can't be switching around. So I feel like I might have some ADHD too. Like with ADHD, probably like I get bored pretty quick. But with digitizing, I feel like it's not gonna be like that because digitizing and Illustrator is so much to learn. So it's probably not gonna be boring like how I'm doing this, like just doing t-shirt every day, get a little bit I don't know if you guys can still hear me. My AirPod just died and I cannot find the other. If you guys cannot hear me, I'm gonna let you guys go because I cannot find the other AirPods. It's gone. I don't know where the AirPod is. Yeah, Los Diaz. I said just buy a little bit, girl. Buy a little bit. Don't be like me. I was crazy. I don't know what. I just saying like Angela ever do all this thing like yo. I want to try. I want to try. I want to try. And I don't even look at my finance. So now I look at my finance this year and I feel really really bad. I say, hey, I gotta stop this. I need to be a business. It needs to be making money. It shouldn't be draining. My business should be draining and paying for all my supplies. You know, it needs to be profitable. So yeah, we're in this business to be profitable, right, you guys? We cannot run a business just like how the saying say. We cannot run a ship if the ship is sinking. So like I would drown. So I'm learning that now, and like I say, business is business, you guys. It's if I see if you guys are like a hobbyist, and yeah, it's different, and it's just like a side hustle, like you just want to make a couple bucks, and yeah, but this is the business for me. I want to be a real business, so I can't be playing around and say, hey, I just want pocket change. Yeah, so I'm moving forward. So hopefully, after you guys listen to Pen and Posh, y'all gonna be blown away because girl, that girl is killing it, and she makes $25,000, you guys, 1 month digital design. And with digital design, you guys can scale up. Like there's no limitation. With physical, there's limitation. And also if you have a condition, you are kind of limit, and you can really scale up. So digital, the sky is the limit, you guys. After I listened to that, I'm like, what? She made 25,000 1 month on Etsy. I am blown, you guys. I just want to share that to inspire you guys. So go listen to her. I don't want to. I don't want to share too much. She talks about. She has many episodes, so watch from the beginning up. So that's why I was blown, you guys. I'm just like, oh, yeah. How is this lady? They're making 25,000. And she also spoke about running and not finding her calling. She was like me too. Like I would think we are all like ADHD people. I one thing she said, all crafters are ADHD because we can't stay still. Like we want to make everything, want to do everything, but that's not gonna go well with business because business, um, you really have to pick a niche that you're good at. Even Romero was saying that today. You want to be good at something. You can do everything, but you have to have one thing that you're really good at, and that will help your business grow because everybody knows that you got that skill for that particular specialty, and they come to you for that, and you're known for that, and your business will grow for that. So we all could do all the things, but make sure you have one thing that you are the master of. So that's where I'm heading toward, you guys. That's what I want to leave you guys with. So I hope you guys are inspired. I probably will never do a podcast, but I sound like a podcast Z person when I say that. But yeah, so if I can, I'm not even successful yet, but I am already inspired you guys because we are on this journey together. So let's do this, you guys. We can be successful just like Pen and Posh. Um, she also have courses, but I wasn't ready to do her course because I already took Lindsay course. I'm like, wait. I cannot be doing that shiny syndrome again. So I'm not taking her course yet. I'm just listening to her podcast just to be inspired, just for fun. So yeah, so you guys, I hope you guys inspire. I just want to share that with you guys. If you guys are a mom and you know have all those similar feeling like myself, and even Pin and Posh has the same feeling too. Um, I resonate with her so much. I feel like she spoke all the words that I was in here. So I really was gonna cry and say, hey, I got found somebody that know what I was thinking and that is making a business that is doing well. Like I am gonna follow her footstep. You know, I'm gonna uh, take that direction that she was talking about, because she was talking about if you are a mom that have babies and you know you're just so tired of trying to get order out and you're not seeing the return, the profit, then yeah, like change your model. Because but you have to change it if only if you like it. Don't change it because of the money. You know, I know that there's a lot of money to be made, but you have to be passionate too. I am, because I like the digital aspect of it. That's why I'm heading toward that way. But if you're a person like, hey, I'm not technical, I don't like it. I like to make things, you know. I like to do physical thing, and it is scalable. If you guys see Angela and everybody else, it is scalable, but it's harder. If for myself, I'm just speaking for myself, I don't know about anybody else, but for myself, I just find that it's harder for me because I really don't have I don't know, I'm a person, it's hard for me to ask for help. I'm afraid to ask for help even from my husband family, because I don't want people to, it's a thought of people, like I feel like when you ask for people help, you owe them something, and that just keep me thinking all the time. So I feel like not asking people for help, so I want to run it myself. So that's what I said. It's a one person business, so literally I have to switch the model because with the digital, it just suit me better because I can just be stuck on the computer and just have my computer only, and not have a million things to think about like inventory and rush my order out. You know, I could take a break from designing and just hang out with my kids. So that's the future of AquaBloom, you guys. I might have to rebrand too, because I don't know. I might keep AquaBloom or I might change it, but that is the future. Let me see. Hey Nina, hey Julie. Hey Yvette. Oh my god, girl, I haven't seen you, Yvette. I have not seen you for a while. I tried your method of doing the bloomer. Oh my god, you are so talented, Yvette. And you see how we all find our own little niche. Yvette is really good at sewing, and she do it efficiently. You guys, I'm not. I'm a freaking slow sewer, and my brain thinks too much. Like Yvette do it simpler, and she make the process like faster, because with sewing you have to come up with a more efficient way to sew to make money. Because Barb sent me this sheet. Oh my gosh, Barb got me thinking, you guys. I never thought about these little things. Time is money. Time is money. I'm gonna repeat that. For business, okay? It's valuable. And I was telling Barb that I feel like I'm making $1 an hour doing an applique. Sure, I'm not being efficient because we don't charge for the little things. And Barb sent me this sheet where she's the way how she set up her room to make it efficient, to try to save time to make an embroidered shirt, right? So Barb said she also charged the hooping time. She looked at how fast she can make a shirt, and then she charged accordingly to those time. Even grabbing the hoop, okay, that's 5 seconds. You gotta add that 5 second. Hooping the shirt 30 second or a minute, but we don't consider those. And I was telling Bart, man, I'm doing it wrong. i'm not even I'm not even looking at my time. I don't even time myself, because I always get interruption from my kids and my husband, my family. And so I don't know. I mean, for Bart and them, like they don't have they are empty nester. Like if you're an empty nester, then yes, you probably can just do it straight on and not be bothered. And you guys can really time. You can really see how much time you put into it, and if you're making profits or not. But for me, I never thought of it, because I never have like a full hour or without interruption, you guys. So there's always interruptions. I don't know. So I told Bar, I don't know. I just charged to what the market charged. Like I put myself in the middle. But that's something to think about if you guys are doing physical item. So I don't know if you guys know Bar. Bar was here earlier. She's been in the business for 20 years. She's like a person I also look up to for advice and expertise. I am just a novice, you guys. I am beginning. So I'm just sharing you guys my 1 year. And I get lost. I get the fear of not doing it. But now that I step over that fear. Like I was also afraid of digitizing. I was so afraid of digitizing Photoshop and Illustrator for the longest time. I never done it. But then the course that I took for fashion design, I was like, hey, it's not that bad. And then I put it off, and then I never did it again. And then now I came back, and I'm like, wasn't that afraid? But before all that, I was so afraid. Like anything new, you're always gonna be afraid. But once you do the first step and you complete it, and you're like, oh my gosh, like it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. And the only way to experience and learn and grow is to do it, to go through the experience, go through the process. I would say go through the process. You will never get anywhere if you don't go through the process, and you will not gain the knowledge and the skill that you need, especially the skills. You can always have the knowledge by reading, studying, but the type of business that we're doing requires skill. So you have to be doing it while you're learning the knowledge and doing it at the same time. So that's how I see it. So this is a multi task that we have to do, like watch, learn. That's what I've been doing with digitizing and Illustrator. Like I watch for a couple days, and then I go and do it, and then I come back and watch. It's like back and forth, back and forth. It is taking about a lot of my time in the beginning, but hopefully, as I learn more things, and I play more things, I get more efficient. Just with anything. So you see how I don't sew too much. I always sew here and there. I'm not too efficient. So for those that sew for a living, they're really efficient. because they've been sewing it so much that they know the best way or the most efficient way to sew faster and to keep the quality, you know. So I watched Yvette, and she has a TikTok. Oh my God, Yvette, you are so good at sewing, and you so like I tried the method that you show of not of sewing the elastic, just inserting the elastic without using the, you know, how we always do the traditional way using a safety pin. You sew it first and then you encase it and then you just sew it around. That was so hard. Like I struggled through the whole thing because with that you have to pull the elastic like this. You have to use two hand, or I don't know how you I think you, I don't know if she used two hand, but if you guys ever try that, and if you guys know what I'm talking about, I will show one time or one day when I do a tutorial on a bloomer, and I just show you guys that that skill, or you guys can check out Yvette's TikTok. She did a little TikTok on it, but yeah, and learning anything new is not easy. It takes a lot of time, but with time, with practice, we will get there, you guys. Let me see. Nina and Luz. Oh, okay. It's okay if you guys already did and you guys know that you guys are gonna keep this business long term. That's what I thought, but I completely like almost go 360. I'm switching to 360. So yeah, that's why I'm just sharing my experience. But if you said, hey, I really love this embroidery business or this business, I'm gonna keep it long term. I love it, but I just want to make I just want to switch the business model. It's still keeping embroidery. It's still related to embroidery. Everything's still related to embroidery. Everything's still related to hands-on. It's just the model is gonna be digital. So so I don't have to like push up with deadlines. I'm not gonna take any like custom client. Yeah, I mean, until I'm confident with anything new. Yeah, I will never take anybody's work. Like I would do free things for my VIP people on Discord, but yeah. But for now, I'm learning. So yeah, I'm not taking. I'm not taking any requests. Yeah, unless just for fun. I'll do for fun. But yeah, I'm a type of person like that. When I do something new, I just don't take anybody's orders if I know I can't do it. And unless the person know me, like I have a lot of you guys are friends, like you guys know me, so you guys let me practice, and I appreciate that. So I like that I found good friends in this community because a lot of you guys help me out a lot and let me practice. So and Pia always helped me. Like Pia, you always come to me, even like there's so many other people that you could go to for sewing. I'm appreciative that you come to me for the sewing and embroidery. So I'm grateful to have a friend that trusts my skills and let me practice. So Pia, thank you so much. So Pia, you're still here. Thank you for that. Let me see. Yvette, I might. I'm really interested in the podcast. When I listen to Pen and Paul, she just sounds so genuine. She sounds just like a normal mom, a regular mom that understand our pain, understand our struggles. And I was like, I could totally do this because I like talking. I like explaining things. I like sharing because I like reading quotes and inspiration things, and I like sharing. But I said I'm not successful yet, so I don't have much to share. Maybe when I become um, when I get to that level, that advanced level that I want to be at, I could probably start a podcast just for fun. I don't expect any like for it to go to do well or anything, but I just want to do like what Pin and Posh did, like just for fun, because she did start just for fun, and now she's doing really well with her podcast too. So um, that's probably gonna be step number 3 for me. So step number 1 for me is just to learn and play, and then number 2 is build the business around it and get the business going, and then number 3, when I see that the business start to be profitable and I'm making profits and it's running smoothly, then yeah, I will do the podcasting just for fun, and then YouTube too, because I still want to keep my YouTube. So YouTube is for me and a way for me to connect with you guys and um, share knowledge and share experience, ideas, and help. So yeah, definitely I could see myself like another Pin and Posh. I'm just super inspired by her, and I before I talk about Lauren Kaplinger too. She also have a she's also another mom, but she I don't think she do digital, but she became an Etsy coach after she became real successful on Etsy. So she did a podcast for her audience about Etsy. So her Lauren Kaplinger only do Etsy. Okay, she talked about Etsy, and then Pin and Posh talk about a mom trying to run a business and trying to be successful in her business. So I like that, and she run her business while her kids sleeping, and she's trying to do something that is easier for her, so she doesn't have to think about like the rushing to. A lot of us always talk about rushing to post office, trying to meet. They like stay up 2 a.m., 3 a.m. to finish orders, you guys. I that's not the life that I really want to. That's not the business I really want to build in. Before I was doing that, I want to have my time when I want to sleep at the time I want to sleep. Um, I want to take the break when I need to take the break. If my kids are sick, somebody's in the hospital, um, and I could still be making money and just not worry about deadlines, because with the physical product there's deadlines, and if something drastic happens I can just uh, drop the balls. I have to email customer refunds and all these things. So that's the possibility that you're gonna run into if you are gonna run a physical business. So really evaluate um, like the pros and cons, and what suit your lifestyle or your vision or your goals. If you say, hey, I can take a challenge, I like that, I can deal with that when it comes, then yeah, I'm scared to deal with that, you guys. I'm scared because what if I have 100 embroidered. I don't know, I haven't talked to a person that have. It's like maybe I could talk to Bar, because Bar been here for 20 years, but I was just afraid to do that. I mean, I'm not there yet, but maybe one day we could interview Bar, have Bar tell her experience, because Bar is the person I look up to now, because she is been in business for 20 years, so she really been through a lot and she see a lot of changes. So yeah, anybody like how if you guys ever have a pretend you have like 100 orders, and you a family member has a car accident or something drastic happen, like how would you, I don't know, like if you actually work, you could tell your boss and they give you paid leave. But with a business and a physical shop business, I don't know, you guys. And pretend if that was like your only income and you had to refund everything. I don't know. So me, I think about all these things. So I just thought like, yeah, I gotta switch my business. So I could be free of that thought, and um, I I could like have more time with my family and travel more. So that's my whole thing of the digital business model. So yeah. Yvette, oh my god, girl, hey, maybe one day we could collaborate and we could build a pattern together, Yvette. Let's build a skill set, Yvette. We both build our skill sets. I'm learning Illustrator, so if we both could collaborate in the future, we could build a pattern collection. I do see that a lot of people are making more plus size patterns too. I mean, there's not a lot out there yet, but there are some people that are making them. So we could collaborate and build something like that. I think you missed a little bit before I was talking about that. Um, doing patterns. I also want to incorporate that with everything and build a line, but we could probably do like a collaboration and build like a pattern line together. So, excuse me, guys. Yeah. So, Yvette, do you have drafting a skill yet, or are you learning it now? I learned the basic. I haven't gone to the events yet, so I was thinking of self-teaching myself now, and then probably I will have to pay for an advanced course because everything was just self-taught through YouTube and the fashion course I took. But I don't feel like I have enough knowledge yet to move on yet. So yeah, are you taking from anybody else? I need to contact you. We can talk on TikTok. Like we can message on TikTok. Yeah. Oh, good night, Sonia. You have a good night. I just saw you're leaving. Yeah, Maria, thank you for linking Bar's channel. Yeah. So you guys follow Bar too. Bar is just full of knowledge. And Bar did embroidery. She does sewing. She's a seamstress too. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so fascinated by Bar can do multiple things. But for me myself, I learned to be only good at one thing. I want to do all the things, but I am gonna make digitizing my niche, you guys. That is gonna be the skill sets that I want to master. That and pattern making, because I'm really fascinated with pattern construction. So Yvette, we can talk about that. I don't know if you're taking any course, but if you are, if you have a particular person or a course that, or a YouTube that show you guys how to do that, I would love to. And I bought, OMG, talking about that. Yvette, I want to show you. I'll come back. Wait a little bit. Hey girl, I don't know if you have this book. I was following this one lady on Instagram. My gosh, I can't forget. I follow too many people. I don't remember her name. But they suggest this book for pattern making, you guys. And it's called, I cannot pronounce the person's name, but this author, this is the basic, it's not really basic, you guys. It's not. I looked through it. You guys have to have a little bit knowledge of pattern construction. It's gonna be super confusing, but I already have the basic pattern construction, so I understand these lines. I just need to walk through the book and draft one pattern, like the most basic pattern with it. I understand the line, what these things means. It's just I haven't put into practice. It's all about the practicing, you guys. Practice, practice. Yeah, so I don't know if you have this book, but they suggested this book if you want to do pattern making. I also have the big book from my class, but that one is a little bit confusing. I think this one is easier. I just looked through it and it teaches you from measuring and translate those measurements to the pattern. So these are from Amazon. I will link this book if you guys are interested. It's called, it's Eldrick metric pattern cutting for children wear. This one is a woman. I got the men, women, and children. Yeah, so because I am interested in menswear too, so I will link these later in this video, but they are from Amazon if you guys just want to search it, or later if you guys can come back and click on the link. But these books are awesome. I'm not sure if you're familiar with tons of pattern. Oh, Julie, I never heard of them. I never heard of them, but I heard, yeah, Yvette, I like Little Lizard King. I think my favorite is Little Lizard King, and then my second is VFT, and then I also like Peony Patterns. I just found Peony Patterns on Instagram. I like their stuff. I haven't make a lot. I haven't make like adult clothing, so I know that Grain Line is a good company for adult clothing too. There's many other, yeah, but my interest is also in activewear. So I saw the activewear pattern. I don't know if you do activewear. Anybody do activewear? Green style is my go-to if I'm gonna do activewear. I've bought some pattern, but I just haven't tried yet. So that's something we'll try later, because we gotta put our knowledge to practice, right? Yeah, peony designs. Oh, okay, okay. So Julie, they are knitting and crochet. Okay, so yeah, that's different. We were talking about like clothing pattern. So that's why I think that's why I haven't heard that company, because it's knit. I don't do knitting or crocheting. They are fun, but that's not my thing. So I don't do those things. But yeah, if crochet knitting is your thing and it makes you feel great, that's perfect, because that's why there's a lot of hobbies. There's a lot of subjects and many things, because we are humans and we all love different things, variety, right? And that's what makes us humans, because our human brains are complex, you guys. Even mental health, people still don't understand mental health. So that's why humans are unique. So that's why there's so many different hobbies for all of us. And there's things that we like more than others, and things that resonate with us more. So that's great. I just haven't dived into the crochet yet, but that's something that I probably won't touch, because that's the area that doesn't really interest me. So if that interests you guys, I think Sunday, Maria, if you can link Sunday, I don't know, Sunday, and I don't know if you guys know Sunday, but Sunday is also a great friend. She and we met each other also through Angela. So she is also a member of our Discord. I don't know if she's on Discord, but I talked to her a little bit here and there. She do knitting. The other day she did a live where she was showing all these pretty threads. Like, I just like to look at the threads. I don't do knitting, but I just like watching the threads when she laid out. Oh, it's so pretty. It's just inspiration. I like color, so I just like watching the color threads. So yeah, so if you guys are interested, my friend Sunday does crochet. Let me see. I don't know if you can link. I will just link it for you. Let's see, because Sunday. I don't remember. I don't know, her name is Sunday. Never mind, Maria. I don't remember her YouTube name. It's Sunday, but I don't remember her last name. I can't find it too, because there's so many Sunday. So yeah, it's okay. I will It's on Discord. She think she posted, or somebody posted on Discord, but I don't remember her. Um, I'm so sorry. I don't. We have a lot of friends, so I am sorry if I don't remember everybody, because there's some people that I haven't talked for a while and I don't remember their name because I don't talk to them too much, but I recognize their username. So I'm sorry, you guys. There's just one of me and a lot of people I met through here, so I might not remember everybody. Okay, Sharon. Sharon, contact me through Instagram or my email, okay, for the tools. If and now I'll let you know if Lisa take everything or not. Okay. So you have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for hanging out and chatting with me. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. So thank you for tuning in today, which is like an epiphany day for me. Just an epiphany moment and a shift of mind that I'm heading towards. So I just need to get it out off my chest. I will explain later why the shift. It's not just freedom for me, but it was a big change that's gonna come to my house. So that's why I'm switching the business model. There's just a lot of reason why. So I'm glad I came on here and just chit chat with you guys, because it was like in my brain and I need to like share it so I can get out of my chest. But the big change I will share you guys later. It's not something bad. It's just adjustment that I have to make. So yeah, that's it, you guys. You guys take care. Good night, Pia. Good night, Yvette. I will talk to you more. And girl, we are gonna collaborate in the future. So let's build that skill. And you guys, good night, and keep on practicing, working, you guys, because we are gonna get there. We are gonna make this dream become a reality. Okay, bye. Bye, my amazing humans.